this is the end of the show. We picked up the pieces and now we will face down the floor. Life finds a way. Live another day. So let's celebrate ending this charade. Let the curtain fall on the games. This is the end of the show.
I'm not doing well, but I'm not yet insane. This isn't my end, I'm still playing the game. We're down and we're beaten, but we are not lost. I'll finish the story, whatever the cost.
Hello and welcome to Discord Murder Party, a fun game night with friends where nothing bad happens. Also known as the #1 trending TV show on DoesTheDogDie.com. I should point out, however, that this intro says the #1 trending TV show on DoesTheDogDie.com. So I guess I messed up my intro. Wow, second time, and I already screwed it up.
Can't
I'm your
believe
host, Alex Beckham, and these are my friends. We have Javert.
Yes, I'm Javert. Do not forget me. 24601.
Definitely won't. And next we have Javert.
Do I have to do like the whole... Okay, and I'm Javert?
Perfect. We have Javert.
Hi, yo, and I'm Javert.
All right, my bad.
You bastard.
Well, after Javert, we have Javert. No. Fontaine is Fontaine's the one who gets polio and dies.
Oh, no.
Fuck you, Alex.
All right, we have Javert.
No, what? Not now, prisoner 24602060451. You're no one. Lol. Your time is up, and your time is up, and your time is up. And I'm Javert. You know what "do" means? It means I'm free.
No.
No. Sos. Your gun. Yes.
All right, so before we recite the entirety of that video, we have Javert.
I fucking hate Les Mis.
We have
Cheers, I'll drink to
Javert.
that, bro.
Javert number 7. We have Javert.
And I'm Javert. Do not forget my name.
Oh, come on, he's French, but he's not French.
We have Javert.
And I'm Javert. Do not forget me. Please don't forget me. Please don't forget me. I'm so alone. I'm so alone.
I stole the bread.
Who is that guy?
All right, well, forget about that guy for a minute. We have Javert.
Make me a sandwich. Nom 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 nom. Ugh.
I stole the bread.
And last but not least, we have Javert.
It's actually pronounced Javert. I'm here looking for my brother Javert.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
come on, guys. I don't know what's going on with all these French people. Let's get out. I feel weird. Let's get out of here.
Come on, Javert and Javert. Come on, Javert and Howard. And come on, Javert. Let's go.
I'm coming.
All right.
Can I come?
No.
Who are you?
Who's that guy?
Everyone want to go to France.
Yeah.
We've
So,
milked this intro for all it's worth.
Thank you all these Javerts for giving us your beautiful, beautiful renditions. Along with that, now that we have our cast of Javerts, let me explain the show that all these Javerts are about to put on. It's a show where we play Mafia and there's an overarching plot, and this is episode 8 of season 4. So if this is your first episode, turn back now. Like, I normally don't say don't watch shows I'm in, but if it's your first episode, why are you here? I am so sorry.
Get out of here.
Get
Not
out.
the one.
Just-
This is not the one to start on.
Get out, hose.
Just
Not
go watch
what
the
we did.
It's
recap
like starting
on
Steven Universe on the
YouTube.
last movie.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
first and last movie.
All right. So, so that being said, because of the overarching meta plot, during the actual game part, there are donations. If you fill up that bar at the bottom, we will spin a wheel, which will cause amazing things to happen during the game. What are those amazing things? I don't know. That being said, there is kind of a backlog of wheel spins we have to get through. We'll figure something out. Oh, the wheel's spinning right now, just as an example.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, it sure did land on 13.
Yep.
All right. So, that being said, one thing before we start the show, a content warning. This show may contain instances of body and psychological horror. This particular episode does contain instances of abuse, psychological abuse, domestic abuse, other varieties of abuse. It also contains suicide and abuse via the use of someone's former name. This is a very grim episode we are about to do. If that bothers you, then by all means, take a break, step out, take some time to get yourself to a better place. Your health, mental and physical, is important. So, all of that out of the way, let's move on to the show, shall we? I'm going to switch us over right now.
Oh boy.
Hey, kiddo. You feeling a little better?
How's that hot chocolate treating you, little buddy?
It's okay. It's fine.
There.
It's gonna be okay, Thorin.
It will. Well, now that we've taken a moment, perhaps we should discuss the situation.
Hey guys, discuss what?
Hey, nephew.
Ezra.
Welcome. We're just beginning a discussion on everything. But before we get to that, where's Junior?
Well, we got out of the Spencers, and we started trying to find everyone. Everything took really weird turns. There's escalators that go nowhere, and honestly, I saw a walkway on the ceiling. I couldn't really think anything of it. I took a guess that we should probably hit the food court, but as we were passing by a Cinnabon that was just a bit too tall, I lost sight of Junior, and I haven't seen him since. But once I passed by an upside-down Tim Hortons, I heard voices coming from this way. And now I'm here, and Junior is somewhere else.
Oh, doomed to wander the mall until our inevitable demise, I guess. Great.
What?
You might want to settle down for this one, Ezra.
Go on.
Okay. So you might remember that we're under new management now, which I thought might be a good thing. Stops this one from making stupid decisions, resets the clock, etc. And it turns out he's against the Black Stars. So, you know, two good things, right? Right? Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's not the ally he hoped he would be. We know this deity is Chaos God. That's what we refer to him as, and his goal is completely destroying the void we find ourselves trapped in, with us inside. And yes, stop creating new eldritch gods for mortals is a good and positive thing. However, his methods are...
Yeah, and here's the thing. He ain't gonna let us out before he does, because apparently there's a big, stupid jellyfish outside waiting to smash anything that comes out.
Right. So, to make a long story short, evil Black Star's mama is evil, so, tall man make void go boom. Yeah.
Like I said, inevitable demise.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
know we all don't like inevitable demise, so we gotta have a game plan. What do we do?
Oh, what can we do? If he doesn't shut down the void, Murder Girl's gonna get shaped back into a proper fate and we lose our sense of choice. We're fucked. If he does shut it down, we get destroyed with it. Again, we're fucked. We're fucked either way. There's no way out. We're stuck in the burning building when it collapses. We're fucked.
Okay, hey now. Don't be like that. I mean, okay, look, I know things seem really bleak, but we gotta keep our chins up and our spirits high if we're gonna find a way out of this mess.
And why shouldn't we be like this? It's all fucked in the end. There's just no hope. No hope at all.
I mean, I can't necessarily say I agree with that. I wouldn't say that there's no hope at all. That said, I am at a loss for ideas. Color me stumped.
So there's nothing we can do at all?
Oh.
There's no big plan that we have? We're really stuck this time?
People, can we all stop spiraling into depression for 5 minutes? I could have worded that better, sorry, but listen. Things feel awful right now, I know. But at the same time, this isn't the first time we've been hit with we're never getting out of here. It's all just rubbish.
Yeah, I've heard plenty about it. But when has there ever been a time that we were hit with that when it wasn't planned? Huh? Thorin joining our side? Planned. Her removing Hugo from the games? Planned. But this? A different god coming in and ripping your fucking heart out? Is this planned, Charlie? Because if it is, I'd love to fucking hear it.
What? No. Why the fuck would I plan this?
Exactly. This is bigger than just goddamn games. This isn't a fairy tale, or a puzzle, or a fucking story anymore. How the fuck is this the same, Grace?
Alright, nephew. Fucking calm down. You're starting to lose yourself in panic.
Ezra, please. It won't do us any good to think this way or fight with each other at this point. The situation is novel, yes, but we have overcome insurmountable obstacles before, even if they were scripted. And I'm speaking to everyone when I say that we cannot accept our undoing by this Chaos God at face value. We have enough time to change this.
Yeah, we've been fighting one god for a while now. It's the same shit. Don't know if you noticed, but as much as Lottie talked big game about her plan the whole time, she's never really been, no offense, in control.
I mean, none taken.
She never really knew, again, no offense, what was going on, and we still managed. Not to mention, this particular god seems a little more, and one more time, because this, no offense, he's a little more reasonable. He wants to tear down the void, right? We can't open the door. Big jellyfish will get in, but maybe we can talk him into manipulating it somehow.
Besides, gods need mortals, don't they? So we are the ones with power here, after all. Keep your chins up. We will prosper.
There's trillions of mortals. What comes from losing a few for the greater good?
Ezra.
Alright, look, man. Maybe this is gonna sound a bit selfish, but a few of us do have people to go back to. Like, if Kate were here, she'd be very mad if I let myself lay down and die. I, for one, am super not here for not being able to kiss my extremely hot and sexy girlfriend again. And I'm sure some of the others can say the same.
Same boat as Haley. Sort of. Riley would smack me upside the head if I were to give up here. Besides that, she's still back at the ranch. She's sick as a dog with that tuberculosis thing she got. And she still needs treatment. I can't just give up all that I have now when I still have someone waiting for me who needs me. It ain't right.
Well, I don't think he cares about what's right or about what we may want. I'm gonna go for a spin. I need to clear my head.
It's alright, man. Take all the time you need.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be here.
Hugo, or are you okay? You don't look worried or scared or nervous at all. Like, are you just internally screaming?
Oh my God, Thor, no. I'm okay. I'm really okay, buddy. Look, guys. We've gone through untold horrors together, and we've always come out on top, right? Hell, you guys brought me back to life. If there's anything I've learned here, it's that nothing's impossible when you guys are involved, when we're together. Now, maybe it's weird, but now we have Lottie on our side, and I can't help but feel somewhat positive about that. I mean, are you kidding me? This is... Even in this hard, dark time, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
Are you actually taking the mic?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, if you actually want to get out of here, take this seriously or fuck off, because you're not being funny, Hugo.
Grace, I'm not trying to be funny. I honestly have a lot of hope for our situation here.
Oh, really? Was that hope that you guys found in the gazebo of happiness? Because it feels like you forgot that she's the reason we're in this mess in the first place.
Guys, I'm not ignorant to why we're here, okay? But Lottie being with us also means that we have the best chance of getting out of here. Maybe with a god on our side, we're in the best position to make a miracle happen. Maybe it isn't what everyone wants to hear right now, but I don't know, I just can't help but feel hopeful after what I've been through, after what you guys have done for me, what you were able to pull off.
It's a good perspective. I understand what you're saying, but... Well, normally I would be extremely hesitant, to say the least, about allying with a god to use their power. Well, I suppose a former god.
Hey, I'm still a god!
Well, yes, but one without powers, which, may I add, is much less useful.
Well, yes, that is correct. And it is also correct that you're in this mess because of me. I really thought I was gonna be able to just let you all go. I wouldn't have kept you this long if I didn't have some idea for the ending.
Now, I hate to hark, but your idea for an ending was really bad.
No, it wasn't! I mean, okay, yes, I know it was a bad ending. I know damn well taking away your choice would be bad, but it can't all be bad. If it was all bad, that means it can't all have been bad.
And now we're stuck here with a Discord MLP Gajinka telling us we're all gonna die. And that you were probably gonna get body bagged by a big stupid jellyfish anyway.
Okay, yes, I get that. I get it makes sense. You're right, and he was right. She'd probably just stop it all anyway, but it can't have all been for nothing. I know I did a lot of fucked up things, and I know a lot of it was bad, but it's my fault you're all stuck here. I know that, and I want to fix it. So I'm gonna get my powers back, and I'm gonna fix it.
See? She's taking responsibility. She wants to help. Look, I know this isn't ideal for everyone, but she's in the same situation as the rest of us right now, and she knows her way around godhood better than the rest of us. So, I don't know, why not give her a chance? At this point, what do we have to lose? It's either all or nothing, and she is our best shot at getting home.
Fine.
Yeah?
But not for her sake. I'm giving you one chance on this, Hugo, and if she fucks up, don't say I didn't warn you.
Thank you, Grace. This'll work. I'll make sure of it.
Well, there we go. Finally, a little bit of faith around here. Could use a bit more optimism. Well, that said, Miss M, of course, you know that we trust that you'll be able to pull this off, but, I mean, well...
I mean, to do it alone wouldn't be easy, and do you really want to do this alone? Would you... I mean, if I were you, I'd rather have someone help me, but Wouldn't you rather have help and fail than fail completely by yourself?
No, I'm the one who messed up, so it's my job to fix it. None of you can help, and it wouldn't be fair to any of you if you had to.
No. You want to fix this? Then you let us help.
I literally just said you can't help me.
Okay, then you can't fix it. You definitely cannot do this alone. Nobody could.
Well, that doesn't matter. I have to be able to do it.
Okay. You don't seem to understand the ultimatum here. There is no cutting through the grass. There is one way or the other. And you gotta choose.
I have to... I can't if I don't do it by myself. It means... You don't understand. You don't understand.
Yeah, no, I think I do. But alright, hey, you need time. Fine. I'm going to be doing my thing. And I'll be here, so whenever you figure this out.
Chaos Man, and I am back with Dippin' Dots.
What the hell are Dippin' Dots?
They're like little tiny spheres of ice cream.
Huh.
Wow, I was expecting some more excitement at the Dippin' Dots. Okay, I see. We are still in the denial stage of grief. Everyone having fun, gathered around, waiting for the total fuck up to admit she fucked up? Personally, I got bored after the first Eon, but maybe she'll get there by the 37th.
Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of rubbing salt in the wound.
Yeah. We're all fucking idiots. Cool. Awesome. So how are we gonna be breaking the void today? Hey, fun idea. I think maybe you could start by bringing back my friend Doc? Maybe?
That sounds like a really lame place to start. We could start instead with murder games.
Murder games? Isn't that Lottie's thing?
Yeah, murder games. What? They work. Like I said, they convince the Void I'm supposed to be here so that I can spend some time taking bits and pieces of it and disconnecting them and then watching what happens.
Man, you really do make it hard to not like you sometimes, because that's exactly what I want to do. All right, I'm sold.
It's part of my roguish charm. Speaking of roguish, let's take a roguish adventure down to...
Scenario 1. Betrayal at the Pyramid of Peril.
I'm never gonna get used to that.
Yeah.
Adventure! The Phantom Pyramid has been discovered in the hearts of deepest place that's not North America. It is said that within lies treasures and riches untold, which is weird because we just told. And among these treasures is the legendary Kismet Elixir, said to grant the power to forge one's destiny, if one is daring enough to drink. The call of answering the deepest, perhaps darkest desires of man calls to our brave adventuring party, featuring Vincent Reed.
Yeah, that is me. I never have a speech prepared.
Indeed, you're a two-fisted hero who lets your punches and guns do the talking. But it's okay, because this is the 1930s, 40s, 50s, don't worry about it, and that's accepted. Speaking of the 1940s-ish, we have Grace Garden.
Now, I'm not crazy, but it's so hot here I would absolutely chug that elixir.
You'll have to find it first. We have Tommy Gwendolyn.
I'm frankly surprised that by this point in the script my type of character should still be here, because I'm usually the doctor type that doesn't come this far, but I guess I'm here, because we're gonna find that elixir, damn it.
Listen, the deaths come in the temple. We spent a whole lot of budget on temple traps, and we're gonna see them, damn it. And then, you know how it is. Anyway, we have Percy Blackwood.
Are there, like, significant, like, healing properties to this elixir by any chance?
I mean, is your wish to have it have healing properties?
I don't know, kinda?
I want it to make me invisible.
Then it'll make you invisible, child. But first, before we get to the child, we have Valencia Lynch.
This is certainly an interesting. It's very hot here. I'm glad that whenever we go to scenarios that we get our clothes changed, because I think if I was here in what I normally wear, I would actually be dead right now. which I guess would
Yeah,
make it go faster.
It is really amazing that all our clothes are changed and they're very, very, really cool to look at. Like, the costumer must be thinking, wow, this is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Man, it is amazing to look at all the costumes you guys have on.
Yes, I love looking at them. I'm really, really glad that, I can see them. I can see what everyone's wearing. I love our hats. I love our hair.
Val, are you checking out Ezra?
No, I'm not. I'm just
She absolutely
enjoying
is.
it.
I mean, why
That
wouldn't
sounds
you?
like somebody.
I
That sounds
play
like something
Captain
somebody's
America.
checking out Ezra would say.
I just think that I'm just admiring the details of the scenario.
Yeah, you're admiring his ass and his cargo shorts.
Okay, all right, okay.
I have been instructed to move on to Thorn Blue, the child who wishes to be not invincible, invisible, sorry, my bad.
Well, either one would work, but I also must agree the outfit change is really cool, and I have a magnifying glass too. I really like this hat.
Did you take my magnifying glass?
No.
Give it back!
No, it's mine!
Get back here, you!
Grace, don't
Yeah.
trigger the booby traps.
Yeah, as a whimsical chase occurs around camp, we have Hugo Hernandez.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? That's
Because
what
they're a
Indiana
very
Jones
popular
right?
reptile across
Right.
the world, and they can be found in theoretically anywhere, including not North America. That's why.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Cool, glad I could clear that up. We have Haley Wong.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I think this elixir is just gonna be like the forbidden skeleton juice or whatever. But at least I got this cool whip out of it. I got some ideas of what to do with this thing. What? Why are you all looking at me like that?
Can I hold it?
As long as you give the magnifying glass back to Grace.
I changed my mind.
Good, Thorin. That was very smart.
I mean,
of you.
Thorin, pick it up, let's get out of here.
I tried.
Stand your
Whips
ground.
aren't worth it!
We have Ezra Crane.
You look good. Well,
Thanks.
Oh my god, get a tomb.
That would be
Hey, Hugo liked it.
They probably will. They probably will. And
Oh, they
last,
definitely will.
and last and least, we have Casilda Howard.
Please stop, that's not my name, and also it is miserably hot. This is not great. I am not enjoying this at all.
Are you not enjoying the costume that makes the heat somewhat more bearable?
No, I'm
You
I'm a
ungrateful
frail
little
small.
bitch! How dare you!
I mean,
Oh my
I mean,
God.
hey, you never have a change of outfit. It looks nice.
Here, I got some water.
Oh,
I got some
thank you.
it's hot.
Okay, thanks.
You wanna wear my cool hat?
Yeah, all right.
God, yes.
Double hat.
Let's
Thanks.
put you
That
down
is
there,
so-
little buddy.
So, tombs and traps aplenty will await them, theoretically. But first they must get through the entrance. What danger and daring do awaits this brave band? We'll find out on the next installment of Betrayal at the Pyramid of Peril. Rest now, brave heroes, for night approaches.
Fuck children.
Don't do that. We want to keep an R rating, not NC-17. Betrayers at the Pyramid of Peril. You've done the math. There are 10 of you and 1 elixir. Maybe 2 if you only drink a little. After all, no one will notice a few bodies along the way, so you've come up with a plan, and the plan is murder! I mean, it's an epic adventure of close calls, danger, and deadly traps, so, like, who's gonna notice if someone frickin' dies along the way? Who do you kill? Good choice, good choice. Mysterious psychic powers! You'll have headaches and weird but mild fainting episodes, which, as everyone knows, means you have mysterious and mystical powers to see beyond the veil. Whose veil do you see beyond now? Alright, interesting choice. I'm going to send over who that is now. Strongman! Every group has one of you. A big, quiet guy who's in the background lifting things. but comes in at the last minute to save the day with their hulking frame and rescue imperiled people who do basically nothing to save themselves. Who do you keep an eye on while lifting things tonight? I see. Very interesting choices this particular round. Weird cousin. For whatever reason, adventuring parties these days have, like, a family member go along with them, offering nothing of value but occasional quips and remarks to, like, remind people they exist, maybe a little bit of comic relief, I don't know. Who do you quip to tonight? Alright. Good choice. This is certainly going to be a very interesting start to the adventure. The night ends, the sun rises on not North America. The day has come, adventurers.
Back, you ferocious snakes! Back! I got your back, Hugo. Don't worry.
Oh, the sun!
And I thought they smelled bad.
Haley,
On the outside.
It's
Haley, you're
a
just
corn
whacking it
snake.
with a
It's not.
stick.
It's practically harmless. You can pick it up.
Oh my god, snakes!
Giant bugs.
There are a lot of snakes.
Yay!
Yay!
That one's a cobra.
gonna
Don't
do
touch that
anything.
one.
Oh, they're
However,
cute.
some of these snakes are lethal. As
Yeah, like that one.
snake-like poison was unleashed into someone's tent through only the one hole, not the 2-bite hole, so it was definitely man-made poison. I am afraid, Thorin Blue, you were attacked during the night.
Oh!
Ah.
Oh, jeez.
Poison!
The poison is deadly. It grasps for your life force. You writhe, you cough, and you reach for your gun.
Oh, jeez!
Oh.
Alright, who gave it again?
He's got a gun.
Okay.
Back away.
Okay, sweetie, let's settle down.
All right.
Why don't we talk about this, kid?
The gun has
a
one
bad
bullet in
feeling
it.
about
Who
this.
do you fire at? That was not an answer. That was a sound effect.
Percy.
All right.
Why?
What me? I gave you a piggyback ride!
It was a mislip, I'm sorry.
A piggyback ride of betrayal.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez!
Percy,
Oh, Jesus.
Thorin's bullet flies true, striking you directly in the chest. You stumble backwards, grasping for your coat in pain. And from it, you reach and you find something. You pull out your gun.
Wait, what?
Yo, what?
What?
Fuck.
Wait a
What?
minute. Wait a minute.
No.
Oh, Percy,
I
you
don't
have
remember having this.
Did you
I thought you were from Arkansas.
like
I-
have a committee? Or...
I do, but not this model. Okay, sure. I mean,
Take a
Heck-
shot.
heck with it. Come on, you know who this is getting aimed at.
Who?
You
Sorry,
know
Grace.
full well who.
Yeah, we know.
Oh,
full
that's a
well
good
who.
choice.
All right.
Fuck you
That's
now.
really nice. Come on.
What the
Keep
heck's
it out of the
that?
game. Keep it out of the games.
Yeah. Wow. You fire a salty bullet directly at Grace Garden, striking her similarly in the chest. Yeah. Grace,
Damn.
you stumble backwards. You reach into your own coat, and you find your gun, but yours is a special gun. Yours is a gun that murders.
I'm
Fucking
what?
worth it.
I'm sorry. What?
I got the magnifying glass back. That's all I need.
It's because guns don't kill people. People kill people. Except Grace's gun actually kills people.
Val,
And she
come
does
on.
too.
I've heard that one way too many
Don't you know it's
times.
impossible to be killed by a gun?
Absolutely impossible, I say, staring
Who gave
down
you people these
directly
licenses?
at Percy and Thorin.
What, do you need a license for a gun now?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It's not North America. Everyone has a gun.
Not North America, old-timey movie. Great.
Well, that certainly was an expedition. I'm sure nothing like that will happen again. Everyone rest. Today has been a day of gunplay, and the night approaches.
Okay, make sure your safety's
sure.
on.
Nothing surprises me. I'm a scientist.
All right. Betrayer at the Pyramid of Peril. Surprise, there's two of you. The same thing might probably happen again. You're definitely not going to hit a gunslinger this time, though. I mean, what? There were two of them? That's random happenstance. Who do you choose to kill today? While we're waiting on that, mysterious psychic powers. Your psychic powers are throbbing, and they are getting a signal from someone else. I shall now share that signal with you through the psychic network. All right. Strong man. You flexed, but you did not flex hard enough to save 3 of your band. Will you flex hard enough to take on another deadly trap? Perhaps we shall find out. That's an interesting choice. And weird cousin. You are absolutely useless in stopping the guns. What silly remark do you have that might remind people of your existence now? Good choice, good choice. All right. The day approaches, adventurers. Awaken.
Okay, I guess let's see how this movie shakes out.
God, is it hotter? It feels hotter.
It's getting hotter.
I woke
Yeah,
up and instead
it's
of
on
my
the-
bedroll, it was a giant bug. So
it's
I'm
almost
feeling
like it's
very comfortable.
high noon.
It's almost
Is
like
that-
what is this music?
Oh, really? What's wrong with the music? This is great. This is great. This is normal. This is normal music. This is perfect music.
I don't know. I think it's missing a little something.
Mm?
Speaking of which, Haley, you were struck during the night.
No. Oh! You dick!
It was a very dickish betrayal, and it fills you with such rage as to preserve yourself until day, so that you can confront, perhaps, your attackers, and reach for your gun!
Okay.
Valencia, how dare you have a better top than me? All right, that's it.
It's not the top, it's just the way it fits me.
That's what they all say.
Are you
Pretty
actually?
fucking wild
I'm
if I say
sorry.
so.
Are you actually gonna kill her because she has a better rack than you?
Okay, I remember this.
This is a callback.
Wow, half of us weren't here for this.
Is that a fucking missile?
Holy
Yep,
shit!
holy
Holy
gun.
shit. So,
Listen, MG. I have gender envy, okay?
I mean, valid. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Valencia, you've been obliterated by a rocket launcher. Its sheer power awakens the might of the nearby army of Pravam, who reach for their guns.
What the fuck?
What?
The
So,
ghost
what?
of me
How many gunslingers
commands-
did you put in this fucking game?
Shut up! I'm commanding my army right now, okay? I'm
She
doing
hasn't been
something
able to
very
do that for a
good.
long time. Let her do it.
Actually, you know what? You interrupted me, and I have an army. My army is going to shoot my barrage of bullets at Emerging God.
All right, man.
Weird.
No problem!
Unfortunately, the bullets have gone a little bit wide. It appears that Casilda Howard was carrying the ancient obelisk of plot armor. So, the bullets all just fly around her and instead hit. Oh no, great tragedy as I roll the dice. Ezra Crane!
No! Serve not nickel, you can take me!
His gun!
Truly.
Diddy, do a backflip, see if I can hit you.
Me? No, don't shoot me. I don't want. I get shot every time. Shoot someone else.
Okay, all right. If you say, Tommy, do a backflip.
All right.
Why?
Tommy, you could probably actually do a backflip.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Go for it, Tommy. Do a backflip.
You're healthier than you used to be. You've never tried it.
Because my gun is actually. My gun's actually a grenade.
Tommy, propelled by a grenade, you do a backflip, which jostles the gun out of your pocket.
Yep. To the surprise of no one, I have a Tommy gun. Sorry, Vincent, you brought this on yourself.
What?
Vincent, you are riddled with bullets. And as the bullets strike you, you drop the gun that's always on you, but this gun was used for murder.
Yep.
And then the Ghost Army of Problem reloads and shoots Vincent again.
Are you?
And then there is an explosion, and Hugo Hernandez is tragically thrown into the path of the bullets with his gun.
You want to talk to God? Let's go see him together. I've got nothing better to do.
Truly, a finer epic was never told.
What kind of game was that? I get wanting to break the void, but that was barely a game. That was just everyone fucking around. The background music literally has guns in the place of the drums. What are you doing? You clearly don't get how this place works.
I know enough to be dangerous.
Are you sure? Because from where I'm sitting, this mostly just seems dangerous for the players, and they don't deserve this.
And everything you pushed them through, that's deserved, huh? Is that what you're saying? That's fine. That's fine. It's fine because it's you. Is that what you're saying, Cassie?
Stop. Stop calling me that. Just listen. You were right. My plan wasn't gonna work. It was stupid. As stupid as these fucking guns.
Oh, you're admitting someone else was right? Who are you and what have you done with Cassie?
Okay, yep, that's getting me nowhere. Look, you want to wreck this place, right? Wouldn't that be easier if you had the control manual? Why not just let me help you?
Oh, yes! Because every other time people trusted your words at face value, that worked out so well. Surprising no one, just straight up asking me to give up is not gonna work. Good luck with making sure all reality doesn't get dictated. I mean, good luck with your plan. I am gonna stick with making sure all reality doesn't get dictated by a grumpy space mom. Thanks.
How the fuck do you know your plan isn't just as fucking stupid? This place runs on stories. You can't just stick around until a conclusion falls in your lap. You need some kind of structure. You need stakes. You need a rise and a fall. You need goddamn emotional components or this shit goes nowhere.
All right. Okay. I see where this is going. Nothing but complain, complain, complain until I can mimic your style. Nothing but misery forever, right? Gotcha. Here I was, gonna do a nice Space Jam scenario. But no. We're going to get serious. Alright, little girl. It's time for your tragedy. Hello and welcome to Discord Murder Party, where we know what Brazil is. As a reminder, before we get into the second scenario, this episode does contain instances of abuse in many varieties. You have been warned. That being said, let us move on to...
Scenario 2. Several instances of calamitous occurrences.
Wow, I don't think I'm gonna get used to that either.
Yeah, you and me both, Pace.
Yeah.
The story you are about to hear is a tragedy. A word which here means bad things happen to people regardless of their morality and continually get worse. If tragedy is not what you were expecting when you watch a show called Discord Murder Party, where death and torment are constants, then I suggest you look away. and find an alternative show to watch on twitch.tv. Perhaps one where VTubers play Among Us. Poorly. My name is Chaos God, and I am here to document these sorrowful stories and terrible tales, such as that of Morgan Grayson. Please feel free to introduce yourself at any time, sir.
Hello, my name is Morgan Grayson. I'm a financial analyst at a large company, playing a major role examining the data, assessing the performance of investments, forecast projections, stocks, bonds, all in the name of profit for my company.
A most stern and businesslike man. But his is not the only journey of woe that is to fall upon us in the documentation of these acts of misery. We also have Cassie Howard's.
It's not my name. Hi, Morg.
Well, why it is your name, Cassie? Why would you deny that?
No particular you know what? Here, can I help you with anything? Do you need anything? Yeah, let's move on. Let's just move on.
Their lives, and the lives of the poor souls around them, who are similarly filled with tragedy but have already been introduced, are about to be thrown into turmoil, a word which here means a wheel of chaotic events will spin, quite frequently.
Wait, you're also gonna do wheel spins?
It has come to my attention during the research of this particular murder game that there is a backlog of spins of the wheel. It is my intention to not only uncover the dark secrets behind this wheel, but also to get through the backlog in one night.
So we're spinning the wheel a bunch of times. Is that it?
We will be spinning the wheel a bunch of times, a word which here means as often as is necessary.
Well, tragedy can come at random, I suppose.
How about we just focus on the wheel? You know what? Let's just do wheel spins, and that's all we need to do. Let's focus on the wheel. That sounds great.
MG, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
You seem a bit flustered.
It sounds like somebody who's not.
Hey guys, I hate to take the focus off for 2 seconds, but I would like to point out the new guy.
Yeah.
Hello.
You mention it.
So, Morgan Grayson, right?
Correct.
Hi there, my name's Hugo. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Hugo.
Do you two know each other?
Oh, Cassie and I? Yes.
Lottie. She likes Lottie.
Lottie. Well, that's not the name I know her by.
You can call me Cassie. It's fine. It's fine. Cassie's fine.
The time for introducing each other and handing out name tags would come later. For, as my research has indicated, the wheel cannot be spun until there is the beginning of a new day phase, a word which here means there must be a night phase. It was then that the cast of this macabre drama went to sleep, not knowing their last peaceful night was the one before this, and that this night would end in grim revelation. During the night phase, I must now address several members of particular groups, starting with the violently fiendish death dealers. In this world, there are 3 kinds of people. The rarest are the people who could best be described as, in fact, kind. The vast majority are those who see malice day to day, but do nothing for the sake of their own convenience. And the third kind is you. The kind who perpetuates these acts of malice. Also, for your own convenience. The success of the business that Mr. Grayson works for has lured you with wealth, and you intend to be the only inheritors, by any means necessary. Please, illustrate the target of your fiendish scheming. Tragic, but in some degree inevitable. Veracity and Foresight Database. You are a truth seeker, a word which here means able to see through the shoddy disguises of villainy to see the true nature of people beneath. While this usually means people like you die first, such shocking statistics shouldn't stop your search. Describe your target and see their true colors. I shall now reveal the truth to you, as grim and macabre as it may be. Valorous Freeman Defender. There are those who fight the fires, and those who start them. You know on which side of the schism you stand, and it's between villainy and the innocent. Should you correctly deduce which is which, of course. Who is the target of your protection tonight? Thank you for your choice. May it provide some rest to that weary soul. Vainglorious Fern Distributor. You ship ferns all over the globe. A job of no particular import that you feel is incredibly important regardless. So much so that you feel you can get away with sending literally anything, along with your ferns, to those who did not even order ferns. What is your shipment of the day? Promptly ahead of schedule, you actually sent me this 10 minutes ago. It is a remarkable feat of timekeeping and ingenuity, and fernmanship, a word which here means you are very good at sending ferns. Thank you, as always, for your service. Day approaches through these gray and dreary skies, and the members of this business all wake up and convene.
Alright, so what's this chaos gonna be?
Fingers crossed.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning, laddie.
Good morning, Miss
Top
Em.
of the morning to you all.
Good morning.
The convening is very quiet, so let us move on to matters of business. First of all, Valencia, in front of your office you have received ferns. There is a note attached to these ferns. The note says, "I'm sorry, Val, I think your top is actually very nice." And the note requested me to say frowny face out loud. There is no particular need, my face is always frowny.
Oh, well, thank you for these ferns. I know who sent them, because it's obvious, but, thank you. Your top is nice as well.
With the reveal being this obvious, it occurs to me that perhaps it is time for something that rhymes with reveal, and that is the wheel.
Ah, I see what you did there.
The wheel.
That's a very interesting rhyme, okay.
Yes,
Very good rhyme.
wheels.
Very good rhyme.
Word which here means
6.
a big round construction.
6. 6 calls for a change in atmosphere. The music that is currently playing may be fine for most days that we have here at the business, but today is Casual Sunday, and I would like to play something special. Let us
Oh, no.
begin.
Oh no.
The doot doot doos.
Oh, fuck
no.
me.
Oh no. No, please. Please don't.
Oh.
Do they sound a little different to you guys, or is it just me?
Oh, of course.
Why wouldn't there be
Aesthetic.
doo-doos on top of everything else? Why not?
You know
I
what's
feel
fucked?
like
They sound slightly more sinister than usual.
I know. Why the
That's
dude
what I
is
was going to
creepy
say.
this time?
They sound a
Don't
little
know how
scary.
I feel about this.
Because it's obviously a creepy atmosphere.
It's a minor key interpretation.
Yeah,
You're a
exactly.
musician. Oh, are you a musician?
Oh, no, I wouldn't call myself much of a musician.
Oh, impressive
You
knowledge
dabble.
of music theory.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It is indeed an interesting discussion of hobbies and intelligence. I'm sure there will be time for such a discussion later, perhaps in the middle of an investigation. For right now, however, a tragedy has occurred. Villainy has struck this business, and Thorin Blue has been struck dead. A giant hammer fell on him and knocked him into a pit of lions. who then knocked him out back into the hammer to be hit again.
Oh,
That's a bit much.
Again?
that's kind of random.
If this is part of our company, we should probably get our safety things checked.
Why are there lions inside of this company?
I feel fairly certain this violates safety concerns.
It was
I'm
then
gonna be
time for
honest,
Thorin Blue to deliver some parting words.
That's appropriate.
Yeah.
Fire.
These parting words here mean, I apologize, friends. I tried to keep up the barrier between you and villainy, but it was villainy that caught up to me. Thorin Blue, alas, was a valorous freeman defender, and no one is now safe.
I had no idea.
Especially not safe from the wheel.
I had no
Wait, what?
idea he had
What?
such a
Another wheel?
Wait, what?
Oh, all right.
We're spinning the wheel.
Say as often.
Okay.
Poor Thorin. I just figured it out. He's doing a lemony snicket thing.
One.
Sorry, it just occurred to me.
One.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
it's
a
a book
book
series.
series
Yeah.
in the like
What does,
2000s.
What does one mean?
One means that not only is there villainy afoot, but villainy has seduced one of you. One of you is now a minion of said villainy, knowing who the murderers are and winning if they do. However, they do not know who you are, so you could end up being killed. You also cannot kill anyone. I shall now determine using my random dice who among you is this sabotager.
Us? Oh.
Okay. Good. Love that. That's great. You know, while we're waiting on that, maybe let's work out who did the child murder. That might be good, right? That's bad for business.
Yes.
Child murder. I don't know if you noticed, but that's a bad thing.
Well, we need
Why
a
were there
leader.
lions? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
Morg, why are there lions at the company?
Yes. We can figure out why not there were lions, but we do need to figure out a leader. Preferably someone who has experience with leading and perhaps business.
You know,
I mean, this is Mr. Grayson's company, so maybe him?
Yes, the last time I checked, there were no lions there. I could not answer as to why they've suddenly appeared.
I moved into lions. I thought it would be good for company morale.
I see.
That
Well, they
violates
are
several
certainly a
exotic
symbol
animal
of
laws.
courageousness.
Right. Well, Mr. Grayson, if you're comfortable with it, then I suppose you could be the leader.
I will certainly try my best. I can't guarantee solid leadership, but
That's all right.
I'm just a financial analyst, after all.
You got something to say, MG?
No, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be a great leader. It's fine.
I mean, he seems fairly apt. I second the decision.
Yeah.
Make him a leader.
In the absence of any objections, our financial analyst, Morgan Grayson, is now a leader. This means that his vote will count twice at the end of the daytime phase. In order to accommodate for some discussion of financial benefits and also spinning of the wheels, I have increased the timer you have. It is now 15 minutes in order to find the killer. 15 minutes which will start with a spin of the wheel.
Again?
Goodness.
Okay.
Jeez, one more of these and we'll have a full car.
13.
13. Along with there now being a new role in the minion, there shall now be a role to avenge. And sometimes the avenging must be done with death. This death often comes in the form of a gun. I shall now distribute a gun amongst one of you.
Just to clarify, just to be sure, I was just gonna say, just to be sure, you're not handing one to all of us again, are you?
There is only one gun that has been distributed that was not previously there.
Alright, just making sure.
Okay, well, that's great. Morg, you're the leader. You know what? Let's try to figure out who did this, so at the very least, this goddamn music can stop playing while we go through my personal hell.
Right.
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 Anybody got a lead?
Well, perhaps we can start with the lions. Is there anyone who would want lions in here?
Mr. C said himself.
Do any of us happen to be particular liars?
I'm sorry, Percy, what were you wanting to say?
Is that a pun?
I was just gonna put on the spot that Mr. C said himself that he put in the lines himself, so I don't think there's.
Well,
any-
someone had to let them in.
That's true.
Someone had to sign off on it.
Who's good at signing
True.
things?
Who's good at signing things? Who are the writers in the building? Ezra.
Ezra.
Well, I write, but I don't even know cursive, so I couldn't have done it.
He
You know
writes,
what?
But he's also all right. I'm sorry.
You know, I did one at the very start of everything, and you just keep going with it.
You know, but that's how my brain works.
You know, considering Thorin's dead, you seem a bit too happy about this, Hugo.
I'm not happy about this.
Well,
You suddenly
I'm not happy
sounded-
that Thorin died.
You are being a little bit blasé, I will say that.
Well,
I
Cassie
mean-
has beautiful penmanship. She could certainly write a
Thanks.
signature too.
Thanks. I don't, but thank you. No, I didn't sign for anything. I was busy. Sorry, I'm not. You know what? Okay, let's see here. So it could not have been me, because I wasn't signing for anything. I was doing, reports, expense reports, because that's a thing that people do in businesses. Yeah.
Right. So who would be handling imports?
I hate to ask, but imports, Mr. Reed?
Okay. Shipments, things coming in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shipping, receiving, that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
or
Gotcha.
going out.
Or
Probably
going
not
out.
regulated.
That's an
Or
export, but
well,
yeah.
that's an export. That's an export. Yeah. Forgive me, my grades weren't the best.
It's all right. So I'm gonna pull a shot in the dark. I know some of your occupations, but I don't know what some of you would do. I do not have the illiteracy excuse anymore. Fuck.
I was going to say.
But do you
know
Unfortunate.
I can't do cursive now.
Mr. Reed.
One step at a time. Sorry, what was that, Percy?
No, I was just vouching for you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
This might be a bit of a long shot, but I'm wondering if the theming of this, like, Chaos God's doing the whole Lemony Snicket thing. It's this book series called A Series of Unfortunate Events. It's really fun, but there are lots of weird ways people die, and the book presents it as like, duh, that's just what things are. There were lions in this building. Yeah, why wouldn't there be? Maybe they're just here for this situation. I don't know.
So
You know,
so it
was a
some
weird,
businesses
silly
just have lions.
Bizarre for the sake of being bizarre.
For the
Okay.
sake
Well,
of
Do we
being fair.
just...
I don't know. You two seem a little bit keen on defending the Lions' presence in here.
All right, hold on. Let's just go ahead. Since we're going to be meta for a minute, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Voice in the sky.
Yes.
Is this a type of building, type of company, type of environment in which lions being inside the building is a normal thing?
This is, of course, perfectly natural for the sake of business. For asking me this
Okay.
question, however, you must pay the toll, which is a spin of the wheel.
Fuck.
Okay.
Wow, one
You
more of
have
those and we
to
have a
open your
spare
mouth.
tire.
Fucking spin the fucking wheel. Let's do it.
Okay, reports say this is a number 8.
A number 8. I have some very good news for those of you who are following this series of unfortunate events. If you wish, you can bring back one, and precisely one, dead participant in this series. I wonder who the chat will choose.
I wonder.
It's a mystery, ain't it?
You know, we could also wait for that resurrection if say Thorin had a scratchy throat or something and wanted to enjoy Dippin' Dots in the lounge.
That
Not a bad idea.
Yeah,
That
it's
is a
fun.
valid idea. We shall cross that one out of the backlog and spin again.
All right.
Chat, you are attempting to be too meta. I am much smarter than that. I will not come back. This
13!
13.
Again.
This means we are adding yet another gun.
Oh,
Wait a
wow,
minute.
that's never happened before!
Come on.
I'm getting
History
deja
repeats.
vu.
Another gun. All right.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Okay.
More
I
guns, the
see.
better.
Oh,
I'm trying to debate.
Okay, well, I'm gradually losing my mind here
You could
with
just
this
spin again.
music.
We could just point a finger at someone and guess. We have a 1 in 5
Yeah.
chance of getting it right.
Yeah.
True.
Guess.
Okay, but
Okay.
first,
Instead of us
anybody
right now.
does anybody have an alibi?
I'm gonna say none of us have an alibi, and you know what? Because he shot the shit out of me in the previous
really, you're gonna
scenario.
be that petty?
Tommy,
You're not
yeah,
gonna
I'm going to be
bring up
that
my
petty,
evidence
Tommy.
I'm
I'm.
trying to say.
What were you trying to say?
Okay, so everyone's focusing on the lions. Did no one pick up on the fact that our gracious host mentioned that someone dropped a giant hammer,
The hammer,
on
that's
Thorin,
right.
which knocked the kid into the lion, and the lions then threw back at the hammer a second time?
Strong.
Yeah.
Emphasis on giant
Like a
hammer.
Home Alone puzzle.
Yeah, well, he said it in a way that it was like a hammer just did it, not so much someone was wielding it.
Right. Could have been like a Rube
Right.
Goldberg kind of thing.
But say if
Yeah,
someone
so-
were to wield it. No. That's a good point, Tommy. Say if someone were to wield a hammer, someone who does building, perhaps, maybe.
But it was a giant
Farm work.
hammer. How could someone wield it?
That's
Ezra.
a stretch.
Ezra, excuse me. It was a giant hammer. You're probably the only person strong enough to wield it. What are you? Why are you arguing for Percy?
Valencia, take a look at my head. Take a look at my
Yes.
feet. How would I get
Yes.
up there?
I
Yeah.
don't know. However, I do know
I don't
you
know
have
either.
the upper body strength to carry it.
Well, I certainly can't pick myself up and a hammer. Well,
Aw, they're having their first fight.
We're not
no, it's not a fight. It's not a- and I'll have you know that I do in fact have an alibi, and I. What?
Really?
Well, I
Do
can-
you?
Oh, go for it.
I'm
What is it?
curious.
Do tell us. This. Don't worry, nephew. Your survival totally doesn't hinge on this alibi you're about to give us to a room of
can-
people who have admitted they don't have an alibi.
We can talk about it later.
No. Go on.
Ezra, you can tell me.
Well,
You tell all of us.
That's the thing. Valencia and I were hanging out,
Ugh.
playing Sudoku.
Valencia, is this true? Were you in fact playing a numbers game?
You
Very
know,
good at numbers.
I'm very good at numbers.
Are you good at numbers? Are you good at
Matter of fact,
numbers?
she's better
Wait.
at numbers than I am. You should see, she's a whiz.
Are you
at
like-
Sudoku.
Okay,
I'm sorry, are
here's
you
the-
doubting that I'm good at
I'm so
numbers?
confused.
Are you
No,
doubting
just-
that she's
I
good at
just-
numbers, bro?
I just want to make sure from your mouth, Valencia.
This is
You
wild.
have 6 minutes.
Yeah, we
Okay.
have 6 minutes. I get it. This is important. Y'all were playing numbers
it-
games?
I don't think it's that important.
It's important
You know
to
what
me.
else is
Y'all were
important?
playing numbers games?
Yeah, we were playing numbers games.
Let me guess, a wheel spin?
Is it? Is
Yes.
the wheel important right now?
Oh my
Wheel is
god.
very
Do I
important. I
have
tried
to?
to shame me. You tried to shame me announcing the time. Now we're spinning the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Number
You're doing
7.
great, Vincent.
Yeah.
Hey,
Number
hey,
7.
hey. I don't care.
Yeah. The chat may now choose to protect one of these poor souls from a series of unfortunate events. They cannot be voted out or killed for 1 round, and obviously they must still be alive. You decide, chat, while the rest of them debate their course of action.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and point out that the bits aside, the whole thing with Ezra and Val was a little sus. Is it okay for me to
He's
say
the one that
sus?
started it.
Well, it's just, well, I mean, I guess technically I did start it because I walked to your room and I was like, hey, Val, do you want to play Sudoku? And you were like,
Okay, all right, we don't, all right, all
I
right.
don't-
God, you
I
two.
haven't thought.
So
I
that's
don't
what the
need to
kids
hear
are
this,
calling it these days.
no,
Pussy.
they're not calling it anything. It's Sudoku. It's numbers.
Pussy, just
All
put it
right.
over there, it's
These
okay.
two, they get a pass. I'm giving them.
So here's the thing.
No,
Hang on. I got one
Sudoku
question
is
to add. You were saying?
Oh, sorry. Sorry for interrupting. Sudoku is mostly a single-player game.
That's true.
Mhm.
It is. Working out the
Got you there, Ezra.
While it is
Vincent
a
Marshall
single-player
Reed.
game, I like competitive Sudoku where we just go as fast as possible.
Vincent Marshall Reed, you are protected, and you have 4 minutes.
See, they know what's up.
So here's the thing: if we get it wrong, on the first person we take out, we can bring him back. Like, we gotta save
that's
the grace
true.
there.
If they choose, yeah.
That is true.
I gotta ask Val one question though. Okay.
Yes.
So, the thingies you got last night.
Oh, for goodness sake!
I formally accuse Haley Wong.
Haley?
I formally accuse Vincent Marshall Reed.
You can't.
You cannot. He is immune.
That's right.
I am protected.
Well, see, now we're at
Okay,
impasse.
I mean,
Wait, please, let Haley finish. She didn't even get to finish what she was
Yeah,
saying.
go on.
That was the point.
Yeah. Okay. I know who one of the murderers is now. If you guys decide to vote me off just to get off to get the time, go for Vinny next.
Oh yeah, totally. It's gonna be me twice.
Oh, Haley, we can bring you back if it's wrong.
The point. Thank you, Hugo.
Good point.
Or we
I'll-
could just vote for someone else and just...
I'll second the accusation then.
Against
Come
Haley?
on, Grace. Come on.
Who is given
Right.
Valencia the first?
Haley, it's not really against you. It's more just we kind of need to keep this going.
No.
Why are you going for the blatantly wrong explanation?
Wait. Hold on. Haley, were you not about to continue talking about Sudoku?
No.
Oh
No!
shit! I am so sorry then.
I was
I
gonna
formally
tell
accuse
I was
myself.
Gonna tell her that
I
was
second
gonna-
Ezra's accusation
Yeah,
on
I
himself.
take mine back.
All right, you have 2 minutes. May I
Sorry,
hear the
Haley.
prosecution? Great.
The prosecution, Ezra Crane playing Sudoku? My defense! Yes!
Incredible. Let us go down the line. Mr. Reed, yay or nay?
Get the fucking guy out of here. You shithead. You...
Miss Garden, yay or nay?
Oh,
I will say yay, and also I apologize, Haley. We can go get a drink after this.
Yeah, you better be paying.
I'm again, Haley. I apologize. What do you drink? I have everything.
We'll talk about this later.
Of course, we have a bar here.
Mr. Gwendolyn, yay or nay?
I am so lost, but I'm gonna say yay because I am so lost.
Mr. Blackwood, yay or nay?
Please, God Almighty, let it end.
Are you in a box?
Miss Lynch, yay or nay?
Wait for 5 seconds.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. It's okay, Percy.
Someone pull that man out.
Oh, God, thank goodness.
Let's continue with the vote, please.
Thank you.
Miss Lynch, yay or nay?
We're voting for Ezra, right?
Yes, we're voting for Ezra.
Yes.
You
On the
can if
account-
you want.
On the account that he was playing Sudoku?
Yes.
Apparently.
No! What? He was just playing a game!
Oh my God, Valencia.
Playing a game!
Bless your
Listen.
pathetic heart.
Please, I just want
You
the
know
game
what?
to end.
I really want to hark on this, but I'm not going to. We're moving on. Let's go.
Mr. Hernandez, yay or nay?
Yay, but also Haley. Oh, this you should have just not said anything because this is going to make Ezra like free and clear. It could have been you. Like you could have been the definite. If you're a townsperson, whatever it is. You should just.
Townsperson is everybody.
Actually,
this is
I'm
such a
gonna
golden
be honest with you,
opportunity.
Hugo. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we scrapped the bring back. I think we did another like spin.
Oh, is that what
immediately
happened?
after.
Oh,
We scrapped
Oh
yes.
God, that's right.
never
You guys
mind.
did.
Never
Oh, you guys
mind.
did a fucking
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I thought. Oh, you still had it. No.
Miss Wong, yay or nay?
We gotta move along. Sorry, Ezra. We gotta move along. Yay.
I thought we had to bring back.
Mr. Crane, yay or nay?
No, I'm a fucking townsfolk. You're crazy. I accuse myself so that we can keep things moving. Otherwise, we are going in circles, circles, circles.
It's all right, Ezra. It's all right. You get to get out of this.
I don't
Weird.
want to get out of this though. This is interesting.
I'm sorry.
You can
You
watch
did
it
it to
from,
yourself.
from the TV or whatever.
Miss Howard's yay or nay?
Yay, please. I just want this round to end. I just want this fucking music to stop. Oh my god.
I can't fucking believe you.
And last but not least, Mr. Grayson, yay or nay?
Well,
Please say no.
ordinarily I. Huh?
Please say no.
Please say yes.
This is an entirely unbiased decision. It's all you.
his choice.
You don't know who I am.
2 votes also, right?
Technically, yeah.
His vote counts twice, yes.
I
Oh my
see.
god.
Well, ordinarily I would say nay on the account that there's simply not enough evidence to go off of, but I suppose we have a free revive, I heard.
No.
Apparently
you do
not.
That's incorrect.
We got a gunslinger instead.
They lied.
Oh, it was false.
Well, I
okay.
mean, given the way we've been having the wheel spins, you know, we'd probably get another one eventually, right?
There is a 1 in 14 chance as soon as we start spinning the wheel again.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
that's not bad odds.
I mean,
It's
we've
not
already
bad
had 2
odds.
guns.
I will say nay.
Nay, it is. Unfortunately, the eyes have it.
Fuck!
So, Mr. Crane, I'm afraid you are welcome to seek excellence elsewhere. A phrase which here means you are fired, and you will be taken out of the company in the standard method of company firing, by being burned at the stake and bothered by a whole lot of crows.
Fucking
Jesus.
excuse me?
Why
What?
do we do that?
Because
Can
it's
we-
the standard company policy.
What is
Can-
this
can we-
company?
Can I hit shuffle on that?
Sure, we can have a different method of death. Instead, he shall be bludgeoned with a crowbar in his jail cell before he's burned at the stake.
Oh.
Vincent.
Well, I mean, at the very least, he'll be fucking hazy.
Yeah.
He will still, however, be bothered by crows.
Oh. That's not better.
Just added a crowbar.
No, you know what? This is
Crowbar.
fine. This is fine. I'm taking it. I'm taking it because you want to know why? Because I'm just a normal fucking dude, and I accuse myself so that we can get this shit moving along. But y'all are blood fucking thirsty. So you know what? Before I fucking go, I'm gonna ask you one thing. Let's get another fucking wheel spin, baby!
I'm sorry?
Who am I to deny a man his last request? Spin the wheel.
I see.
What
I'll
a
burn.
nice time.
I'll burn with the fucking spin.
6. Unfortunately, this means that the doot will continue.
Let this be a motherfucking lesson to you all. No one crosses Ezra Crane. No one. No one.
Hey, Ezra.
Can I just die? Can I die? Is it possible for me to die?
You are not voted out.
There he goes. Congrats on being good at numbers.
Fuck you!
Oh dear.
It appears that
We all know
Mr.
not to-
Crane. It appears that Mr. Crane has been hoisted by his own petard. A phrase which here means had a really stupid idea and it backfired on him. Hopefully no more stupid ideas will happen as night approaches and
Let's go.
everyone goes to rest.
Let's go for our beverage, Haley.
Yeah.
Violently fiendish death dealers. As is typical in realms like this went well. What? Why did the music change? I said that the music would stay the same through the night phase. That's better. Thank you. Anyway, violently fiendish death dealers. As I was saying, things are going pretty well, and perhaps things shall continue to go well. It will be most unfortunate for everyone else. However, we shall see who it lands on. Alright, there is a little bit of debate, so while I wait for that, the Veracity and Foresight database has given a query, which I shall now respond. Alright. Unfortunately, the valiant defender of justice, the valorous Freeman defender, is dead, which leaves only the vainglorious fern distributor. The vainglorious fern distributor has distributed a fern. The Veracity and Foresight database has been hoist by their own petard, a phrase which I shall not explain, as I have done so previously, and believe in your ability to pay attention. And it would appear that the violently fiendish death dealers have come to a decision. So for now, we must bid a fond adieu to the doot-doot-doos, a word which here is French for goodbye, as a French phrase is usually a lot more pretentious sounding, and makes me sound like an intellectual. And as the doot-doot-doos leave, we shall have the day phase music return to us, as day has once more come to this gloomy office building.
Ah, my blessed ears.
Oh, thank God.
At least we have some freedom.
Wow, that was a really tough round of Scrabble.
What?
It was
I wonder if
the
Ezra's
deadliest
playing
round
Sudoku
of
right now.
Mm-hmm. First and foremost, the most important thing to start off a day phase with: a wheel spin.
Oh, joy! We love the wheel. Now we have enough wheels for a tank.
It would seem
Hey, I
that
mean,
the
like, we
wheel
could
did
get a
not
revive.
want to be spun. Let me try again. There we go.
Uh-oh, looks like the wheels are organizing.
The wheels have no union. I am their
8.
overseeing master. 8.
Again?
Wheel.
Which one was
Wait,
8?
8 is the resurrection one.
Oh!
Ezra! Hey, clutch, come back!
However, let us make this an actual decision. Let's make it a decision for fun. Because the fern distributor has sent a fern to Grace Garden. And it says, in all caps, "You and Vincent owe me 2 mojitos." The all caps was meant to be emphasized. Unfortunately, the note and the fern are both covered in blood and confetti.
Oh.
4.
Oh.
Miss Wong, the gardener, was found bludgeoned
Oh.
by a viper.
By a viper.
Oh.
Someone beat Haley with a snake?
Haley?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
now that the options are on the table, now chat, decide who among these 2 shall come back.
Vote
you
for
can't-
Ezra, we screwed up!
Oh, you can't make them
Oh,
choose
great.
between Herbo and Himbo. That's cruel.
Life is cruel and unfortunate. I thought you would have
Listen,
figured
guys,
that out.
I know this looks really bad for both Grace and Vinny. Because they
Doesn't look
said,
bad for me.
let's go get a drink. Like, we're gonna go get a drink
Yeah.
afterwards.
It's alright.
There is a dramatic amount of screaming for Mr. Crane to return.
Ugh. God damn it.
Peekaboo.
It turns out to have all been an elaborate do-si-do of body switching in the jail with the prison and the crows and whatnot. You are safe, Mr. Crane. Welcome back.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome back, Ezra.
To celebrate,
Ezra.
let us spin the wheel.
Oh my
I
god.
can't.
of course.
Okay.
I love the wheel.
Wheels
The-
are
The
returning.
wheel is so fucking good. Let's spin the
How
fucking
many
wheel.
are we back
Let's
for?
go for another 8. Come on.
5.
Five.
You.
5.
One player can save a person from death, but as this is a tragedy, they must do so in the form of sacrificing themselves instead.
Oh,
This must be done after the votes, but before the roll is revealed.
Ah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
Okay.
Wheel's doing us pretty good this time.
Yeah,
Anyway, Ezra, see, ye of little faith, we told you it'd be fine.
It was not fine. It was entirely fine because of chance. That had nothing to do.
I mean,
You had no plan.
I didn't. I did not have a
Okay,
plan. I did
but
not.
consider you were the one that got yourself in that situation in the first place.
That is
All
true.
I said was that I had an alibi, and they were like, "Hey, this guy has an alibi. Let's vote him out."
Your alibi is you were playing a single player game with another person.
Yes, we like to get competitive.
You have another 15 minutes
I can't
before
imagine.
a business meeting occurs,
So
and
who
I will have
did
to do
it?
some downsizing.
So all I'm saying is I can't imagine anyone being that into Sudoku.
I am.
Okay, good for
I
you.
am.
In the interest of not going down the Sudoku rabbit hole once again,
Thank you.
Who
as
did it?
Haley did point out, Vincent and Grace, you two are in a bad light right now.
Well, Vincent's
I know.
guarded, correct? Or
Uh,
was he for that round?
No, he was
I
I
had
have
the
Only
one
for one
round.
Reed was guarded last round.
That being said, I would like to point out Haley's dying words were, I know they look suspicious, but you gotta believe them. Like,
But if she's the gardener, she wouldn't know anything.
That's right.
sure,
Well,
if you
maybe
want to
we can
get
just-
meta on it.
Maybe
We
can just go ahead
have
and
to
put
get
cards
meta
down
on
now.
it.
We don't have to get meta. The point is that we don't.
I mean,
But
we,
okay, all
we
right.
certainly
all right.
could.
Yeah, sure. All right, we'll get
Who's
we'll
our-
get meta on it. We'll play the game normally.
Who's
What
our
do you think?
veracity and foresight database person?
I was gonna ask.
I mean, surely if they would have found the murderer by now, then they would have spoken up. But if they can vouch for the people that have already been cleared, unless they're dead already.
If they were
We
dead,
should have
I
been
feel like they would have
notified
been
if they
outed
were
by
dead.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm just
as
saying
it stands,
we do have a 1 in 4 chance now that I'm cleared and Haley is dead.
Yeah.
Hey
The
Charlie,
tax
what do
for
you
being
think?
meta, as everyone knew, of course, was a steep price to
wheels.
pay.
God damn it.
A wheel spin.
Oh, joy.
The wheels have been treating me very nicely, so. Yes.
Brought to you by some of our
7.
finest finance. 7. These wheel spins are brought to you by some of our finest financial analysts. As 7 on the wheel is immunity. So,
Oh.
immunity will happen. The chat can vote on one person to protect this round from being voted off.
Hey,
We're landing on the same
hey,
numbers over and over again, and they're not the fun ones.
Hey, quote unquote chat. That the infinite audience that is watching us. Wouldn't it be so goddamn funny if I were invincible again?
I think they've
I
caught
don't
on.
think that would be funny.
They've really caught on.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Why would you give Vinny immunity a second time?
Why not? It's
I
funny.
think Mr. Reed
Because
honestly might be mad
The
with power.
spotlight is on you and Grace right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny.
No,
Yeah.
no. Actually,
Fine.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
The spotlight is on
Makes
Mr.
sense.
Reed and Grace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Percy.
All right.
I'm
We're up
just
for blood
saying.
today.
All
I'm
right,
just
so
saying.
He's just saying.
Disrespected
The
my
chat
final
has
wishes,
decided.
precious spooky ghost.
the chat has decided, thanks to the power of our financial analysts, that once more Vincent Marshall Reed shall be protected.
What the fuck?
I love you, Infinite
Fine.
Expanse.
What the
Fine.
fuck?
Won't
So-
get the fun numbers.
That being said, back to what I said, what I asked earlier. Charlie,
Yeah. Well, okay, so there's been a lot of chaos going on, and it's been very hard to focus, because up until recently I've had music blaring in my ears of a certain variety. So it's... I will say I do actually trust Vinny, and I would really rather he didn't leave.
got it.
Okay. Got it.
Why?
Okay.
Hey,
Because
let's not ask
I
questions.
I usually trust him, and also I have a good feeling.
That's true, actually.
No questions asked.
Okay.
All right, fine.
I'm willing to take that at face value.
Okay.
Oh, I love this. I'm being recognized for the glory that I am.
All right.
Oh, hold on.
Go on,
All right.
Percy. No. Percy, you had an accusation, right?
Pardon? I didn't have no accusation. I just merely.
But you
made
think it's
that-
me.
He didn't have an accusation. He had an insinuation.
I don't know what that means, but I mean, if Mr. Reed says something.
It
sure.
means you're making it very blunt you hate me, and I get that.
I wouldn't say I hate you. I just really don't care for you.
Oof.
How did this come up? I
Who'd
thought
have
you two
guessed?
used to be so close.
It's been developing.
The tension is thick enough to cut with only one thing. A wheel
Is it a
spin.
wheel spin? Yeah. Here we go.
Almighty.
Your exasperation is unbecoming of you, Cassie.
It's just okay. Well, it's a 13. Yep, it's a 13. My bad. Right? Of course. Yes.
It's a 13.
That's a gunslinger again.
That is another gunslinger.
Oh, oh
There's
my
no one
goodness.
Hold on. Exasperation. She's allowed to be tired. This is exhausting and it's chaotic.
Oh yes,
Aren't
I
you
just
tired?
noticed. Oh, well, yes, everyone gets tired. It's just hers is especially noticeable to
Yeah,
me.
it's fine. That's okay.
Hers is noticeable? I've been yelling for the last 5 minutes.
You know what? Let's focus on something else. Okay, so right, Percy and Grace, you two are fighting. That's a thing that you got. That's your guys' character arc right now. Okay.
I mean, if you want to call it that, sure.
That's it. That's our arc now.
Right,
She
fine.
describes most things in that manner.
I mean, I suppose it really was a tragedy, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Grace.
You know, Percy, you're the first person here I smiled around.
Is that so?
Yes. I wish we could go back to the beach. I'm sorry.
So am I, Grace. So am I.
This is touching, but we need to move on.
Yeah.
Okay, Grace, what alibi / defense do you have for the events that unfolded last night of you and Haley saying you were going to leave to go get a drinks? At some point in the night, Haley gets killed while on her way to your room with ferns that never got delivered to you.
Well, let me be blunt. Morgan, would you mind coming over here for a second?
Certainly.
Do you see what this is?
Yes. A fern with blood and confetti on it.
No. The other thing. It's a
Ah.
gun. And you see where it's pointed? At your head. So if any of you kill me, he goes down with me.
That
taking-
seems
Oh.
a little extreme.
You're
As
taking
we
a
have now-
hostage?
We have
Essentially.
escalated to a hostage situation. It's most unfortunate and reminds me of a spin of the wheel.
No!
Okay, this seems like a really bad time. Maybe we should be talking down the woman with the gun, pointing
It
at the.
sounds like a good time for a spin
Okay,
of
number
the wheel. Wouldn't
7!
you agree, Morgan?
Yes. Spin that wheel.
Okay, it's a number.
This is a very boring number. I am crossing it off the backlog and ordering a spin again.
3 sevens, why?
I think
It's
we
been
get
7,
like
8, and
money
13,
for that or
that's
something.
it.
11.
Hey, that's new.
11. That one is new. One player shall become a tough guy. A tough guy can survive being targeted for death for an extra round before passing away. This is my choice, chat. So unfortunately, Morgan's fate is in their hands. And the hands of 7 minutes to go.
Right. Well,
Okay.
on behalf of Miss M, I gotta say, Grace, I was honestly considering that apology. I was, but you're pointing a gun at our boss, and look, if you're gonna hold him at gunpoint, I won't hesitate.
Please.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Great.
Oh, Percy. Percy, you better be careful. But you see, I don't have just one gun.
Stop.
I have 2.
What a
Okay,
coincidence.
You.
So do I.
Ooh, I'm a ghost! Holy shit, I'm a ghost! Woo! That's some fucked up shit!
Go back to your Dippin' Dots.
This truly is a thrilling
Oh my
conclusion
God.
to our sad character arc, isn't it, Percy?
Okay, you know what? Let's maybe stop pointing a gun at my boyfriend. Let's just put the gun down, okay?
Wait, this is great news.
What?
Grace has a gun.
What?
Percy has a gun. I'm safe. Vinny has immunity. That means that we can point fingers at either Hugo, Val,
Yeah.
Tommy, Charlie, or Morgan.
No.
Morgan has a gun right now.
What did you say to me?
You know what?
You have a gun.
You have a gun. Yeah, let's focus on the game. You know what? It doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, I
that's
just.
it.
Okay. So he's gonna be fine. Okay. So right. Who's doesn't? Okay. So Percy has a gun. Grace has a gun. Ezra's safe. Vincent is
Immune.
immune.
Vote for me, bitches. Go ahead.
I mean, they
can't.
can't do that. That's not how the game works.
Exactly.
Are you having fun, like, writing on this?
I'm having an alright time.
One of us is, I guess.
Listen, I just fucking manipulated the shit out of the void. I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay, good.
After you create people in the etherealness, see what you have created.
It's riveting.
Hugo, you've been rather quiet.
Like, I went to the bathroom a minute ago. They have really nice bathrooms in this weird building, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Dude,
You know, I'm surprised you didn't find, like, herons in there.
Oh, there is a heron.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Why?
Ambiance?
Ambiance.
Ambiance.
Those are one of our national birds, you know.
Don't worry about it. But, you know, I do. It's true, Hugo has been rather quiet, and he also did things like pointing out, Haley, you should have gone for the death thing.
Oh yeah, when the option was to be resurrected, because that would.
She's
pretty
the
much put
gardener.
Haley
That
in
would be a waste. That would have been a waste.
Oh sure, no one knew that at the time.
We all knew that it was very clear that she was the gardener.
I'm sorry,
Hugo.
I'm slow on the uptake sometimes.
Do we need three
You know
gun?
what? I will actually back this on Hugo just a little bit here and say when I originally accused Haley, I had completely forgotten, nor did I care.
Just me.
A surprising number of people forgot that Haley Huang was the gardener.
That is a very good point.
I remembered because Haley had given me the fern.
No respect.
Yeah.
No
Well,
respect
yeah.
around here. Spooky goat.
Go.
All right, that's enough of the fucking ghosts. All right, you're
You
all
have
dead.
3 minutes.
All right. Hey, Vinny, heads or tails?
Tails.
All right. IQ's Tommy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Go for Hugo, for fuck's sake, or I take you.
Oh.
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 You know what?
We've had 3
I
fucking
accuse
guns.
Hugo.
Actually, you know what? You know what? No, keep it. I second it.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh dear.
Second accusation.
Okay.
I second Tommy.
May I hear the prosecution against Mr. Gwendolyn?
Prosecution, he's got a gun and I don't want to do this anymore.
May I hear the defense?
Number 13 is a lucky number, apparently.
May I throw out a prosecution of my own?
Sure.
What?
The man said that there were 3 gunslingers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
We've had 2 reveal themselves so far,
Yes.
Yes.
and now Tommy's claiming that he's one of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that can't be right, because I'm one of them.
Infinite
Oh,
standoff. Which of the 4
Oh,
of us is lying?
Oh, fuck me, dude.
We shall find out in the gunslinger vote. Mr. Reed, yay or nay?
Yay. I'm invincible. Even if he wanted to shoot me afterwards, he couldn't.
Miss Garden, yay or nay?
Absolutely yay.
Mr. Gwendolyn, yay or nay?
No.
Huh, weird. A word which here means an odd choice given the circumstances. Mr. Blackwood, yay or nay?
Sure, why not?
Miss Lynch, yay or nay?
I don't. Nay.
Mr. Hernandez, yay or nay?
Yay.
Mr. Crane, yay or nay?
No. Vinny always
Miss
has.
Howards, yay or nay?
I'm sorry, which one are we voting for? I am so lost.
Me,
Tell me.
We're
you're
voting
not
for
the one
Tommy.
pointing at your boyfriend.
Sure. Yeah, yay.
Of course.
All right. Mr. Grayson, as you are a man of some importance in this business, your vote is the decider. Yay or nay?
Yay.
The yays have it.
Without a hint of hesitation. Oh.
Mr.
Sorry,
Gwendolyn, you go down in a hail of gunfire. It is very unfortunate and very serious sounding.
Sorry, Tommy. Poor Tom.
Good shot.
And as you do, a mysterious sigil drops from your coat pocket.
Oh, did we get it right?
Hey,
A sigil of murder.
Wait, does that mean that he had a gun and he had a sigil of murder?
I don't
No,
think
it was
he
a
had
prop.
to begin with.
How is
Oh.
a fake gun?
It was
That was a
only
toy. Come on.
The
I
gun
don't
was
know the
alive.
difference.
Theoretically speaking, if I spun the wheel and it landed on Tommy, he could have been both a murderer and a gunslinger, which would have been great.
Which means
Oh
we
my
can now
God.
confirm that the actual gunslingers are Mr. Reed, Grace, and myself.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Well, in that
So
case,
that just leaves.
Yeah.
There's
oh,
also a
no,
minion.
not this Jon Bartmann.
no, I'm not letting him go. Unless anyone wants to change my mind.
Let him go. We gotta go to bed.
Stop!
Grace, we're not shooting the man. Stop.
I'm not
Fucking
shooting
put your gun
him.
down. You dramatic fuck. Put it away.
I'm only shooting him if one of you goes after me, alright?
No one's going after you.
Jeez.
Keep
No one's
up
going
with what
after
the
you.
fuck
At
is
least
going
they're
on.
on each other.
Put the
You're not
goddamn
fucking-
gun down.
You're not
Aggressive.
shooting the guy. Put the fucking gun away. You look dramatic.
You're not impressing anyone. We're dropping the dramatics for a minute.
Whatever.
Thank you. By the way, both you and Percy, very proud of you for talking things out earlier. Very adult of you both.
Was that what that was?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess.
Anyhow.
Anyhow, Mr. Grayson, I would like to apologize for the uncouth nature of some of your coworkers. This is uncalled for.
Well, thank you for the apology. It's a little unnerving to have several barrels of guns pointed at my head.
Sorry about the choice in coworkers. Yeah.
I appreciate the apology.
Yeah.
Well, catch you all in the morning.
All right. Indeed. It is now time for the darkest reaches of the night to come to this unfortunate scenario. And the night phase music is regular. So, even though one particular instance of villainy has been destroyed, another will always come up to take its place, and has already made its choice. And a very, very interesting choice it is. We shall see how that plans out. The database has made its choice in particular, and I shall reveal what that choice may lead to. May God have mercy on those that make it. Unfortunately, both the Fern Distributor and the Defender of Justice have been slain in this instance of calamitous occurrences. So, I believe once... Oh, it appears there is some dissent among the singular, violently fiendish Death Dealer. Never you mind. In that case, the day phase is here again.
Not missing those doo-doo-doos.
Good morning.
I think it's doo-doo-doos.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for. There is still a wheel spin we have to get through. There's a large backlog, you see?
I swear you go if this
I'm
happens.
sorry. I didn't mean to tempt
You're not
fate.
sorry.
Speaking of that wheel spin, let's go ahead and get it out of the way.
Yes. Let's do the wheel spin. If you're saying what the wheel spin is, we cannot hear you, because in this course of Discord, some of us are mute.
I think she left.
Yes, she is not here at the moment.
Ah, that is most unfortunate. In which case, I am going to grab a random dice and roll that instead.
No, back! I have the wheel!
All right.
Miss Sim, where were you?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's a 3.
It's a 3. The 3 is the lovers. Tragically, 2 players must now find themselves bound together, and if one dies, so shall the other. This has the potential to be very, very interesting.
Okay, good. More random rolls.
So, in a stunning coincidence, Valencia and Ezra.
Oh.
I have here a particularly special brand of Sudoku for the 2 of you to play with.
Oh, what's different about this one?
It looks like Sudoku.
This
Chris,
one
did you
has
play?
a different shape than the usual boxes. There are 2 boxes off the side, and then one longer rectangle that connects them and goes upward.
Oh.
Huh. How peculiar.
Interesting.
Yes, a very peculiar shape. Also, Mr. Reed was shot by a harpoon gun.
What the fuck? Oh.
Oh, is that the case?
Yes.
I see. That would explain the sharp pain in my shoulder. Hey, Hugo, did you do this? Be honest with me. No? Be honest,
why would
buddy.
I do this?
Because there's no one left.
There are lots of people left.
It's you or it's Valencia.
Well, I don't even think that Hugo knows how to operate a... What was that? A harpoon gun?
Valencia, are you saying you shot me?
No, but I am saying that I don't think that Hugo knows how to operate a harpoon gun.
Oh my god. Alright, here's the thing, you idiots. I wasn't lying when I said I had a gun.
Oh god.
Okay.
Anybody else want to help me? Lottie!
Hugo.
You're good at this.
It's Hugo.
Hugo, okay, shit.
No.
Hey, Hugo, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you now.
Oh, just get rid of him.
And so, the gun goes off, striking Hugo dramatically, as he falls into a pool, where he is promptly set upon by a whole bunch of leeches.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Leeches.
Yeah!
Oh,
Take
okay.
that, dickhead!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Actually,
The leeches
that
spit.
sucks.
The leeches spit out bits and pieces of Mr. Hernandez, up to and including a sigil of evil.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, that's 2
Oh,
for
we
2!
did it.
Just so you know, going out.
Oh.
2 for 2.
Yeah, we
Well
did it.
done, Emmy.
We did it. Yeah.
It would appear that peace has finally come to this place of business, and that the calamitous occurrences are over.
Okay.
Finally,
did it.
there's relaxation, and we can get down to business.
We actually did it.
Goodness, all this goes quite beyond OSHA violations with all these dangerous creatures running amok.
I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
No.
speaking of OSHA violations, an elevator that was supposed to be maintained by someone among you has come crashing through several floors of the building and has landed directly on Morgan Grayson's cubicle, where Morgan Grayson, ever the dutiful businessman, you were doing your job.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Why would you do this? The game's already over. Hey, Morgan. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. Okay. Okay. You know, we can probably call a hospital or something, right? 911. That's a thing humans call, right? 911. Okay. Hi. Okay. You're gonna be fine.
Cassie, I thought I could count on you to save me in this, especially when it involves my life.
I did try. I really tried. I'm sorry.
I wish I felt like I could rely on you. You've really let me down.
I know. I'm sorry. It's gonna be okay. It's okay. We're gonna call a doctor and you're gonna be okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I get it. You've made your point. Stop.
No. We're playing a game. This is what you wanted.
I didn't want this.
Cool. Wow. Awesome. Cassie suddenly changed her mind about what she says and what she wants. I'm 2 instances of that away from filling out my punch card.
You know damn well this isn't what I wanted. I have been very clear that I don't like being called Cassie. Casilda Howard's is fucking dead and gone and is not part of this story.
And that's one more for the punch card. You know, your name is everywhere, right? The fan server did a speed run to catch every single time the names popped up. It was a lot.
I didn't choose that! See? This is what I was talking about. You don't get how this place works. As soon as the cycle starts, the human soul within it only exists in the void, and little by little that ebbs away. I don't choose for it to show up. I'd love if it stopped, believe me. Just because the name is there doesn't mean anything. It's not mine anymore. Functionally, Casilda Howard has ceased to exist, and that's fine. That's great, actually. So stop bringing it up.
You keep saying this character doesn't exist, that she's not part of the story. But that character, that's you, Cassie. Like it or not. Sure, you might call yourself Murder God instead, which, by the way, really stupid name, but that's you. And you have been shoving yourself into the story every possible way you think you can get away with for 4 seasons now because of your hunger to be the main character in your own little fanfic.
That's not what I was doing!
Well, then go ahead fucking deny this too! Tell me I'm wrong!
You are wrong! I'm not trying to be the main character, this is the story where I finally fix things, and I finally get it right, and everything else doesn't matter! She's not part of the story, so please, cut it out!
That fills out the punch card! With a couple left over for the next one. Congratulations! You know what this means I win? This means I get to decide exactly how your story goes. So let's just pull up a seat and hear this story, shall we? Now that we've gotten serious about the void and what running it entails. Let me tell you the story of Cassie Howard's.
Wait, no, don't!
Fade in. Maine, 1986. An old cliffside lighthouse, doubling as a home to the family of a newborn Cassie Howard's. Slight problem. Parents don't give a shit. They're the type to have a kid and then are like, wait, we gotta take care of it? But I like business! Which is where they were 90% of the time, leaving you alone. School didn't help. It was the 90s and early 2000s. Back in the day where everyone fucking hated nerds. Weebs especially. So, good news, though. Turns out, status symbol, not important people do not give a shit about nerds once you got to college. Your awkward exuberance fit in a little better around similar people and got you into a literature class. Where, well, like every meet-cute chick flick ever, you saw a cute boy. And you decided to say hello to him. And then you hoped for the best.
Hey, Morgan, right?
Hello. Yes, I'm Morgan Grayson, and you are?
Hi, I'm Cassie. Thanks for your input on the discussion today. I was a little worried people were going to be mad when I started suggesting alternative character interpretation. That said, I think Brittany may kill me for having the audacity to consider a sympathetic viewpoint for the guys who are pretty much the villains, but, you know, imagine trying out different ideas in a literature class. What was I thinking?
My, if she would have you on the guillotine for such an exorbitant crime, I'd have to witness the very event and record you going down in history as a heroine.
Oh goodness, well, I hope you use that impressive vocabulary when you write it down.
Why, thank you. I will endeavor to. Our discussion from class was absolutely scintillating. Your deviating perspective on the text breathed new life into the story. It may have been beyond the grasp of a few to consider that Chillingworth may have relatable motivations, despite his antagonistic role. There are always reasons that drive people to do the things they do, even if it's far from the ideal for everyone involved. Envy, reclaiming youth, desire for passion, seeking a way to heal from personal trauma. It's fascinating to consider the possibilities. Yes, thank you for the good talk in class. I appreciate you letting me know.
Exactly! You get it! I think the concept of reclaiming youth and the poor ways Chillingworth goes about it are more sympathetic than people give him credit for. I've always read the Scarlet letter from the perspective that this guy could be you. As in the reader. Not actually you, of course. I'm sure you're an upstanding Puritan citizen who would never. But any of the characters could be you. Or, well, except for the Unsettling Sin Child. No one's like the Unsettling Sin Child, I hope. Actually, I always wondered what happened to Peril after the book. Like, great, Chillingworth left her money, but she's still stuck in Puritan society. Maybe... Oh no, I'm so sorry. Class is over and I'm dragging you back into it here in the hallway. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. You're absolutely fine. I don't mind the continuation of something that was previously enjoyable. Normally, I don't have such engaging conversations about the material from class. It's nothing more than the trivial, "Morgan, what was the essay supposed to be about?" Or, "When was this vocabulary sheet due again?" I heard they're serving sushi and rice balls today as an evening special in collaboration with the Japan Cultural Festival on campus if you'd like to join me for dinner.
Perfect! Not that cafeteria sushi has the best ring to it, but, you know, it's an Ivy League school. Maybe they've got Ivy League sushi. Do you think anyone is going to see the rice balls and be confused that they aren't jelly donuts? I've had rice balls before and I love them, but I'll admit a small part of me wishes the jelly donuts of my childhood imagination existed. Though I guess since they don't exist, I'll never be disappointed by them. Oh, sorry, here we were deep in highbrow discussion and I went and changed the subject to Pokemon. Sorry, I know that's lame.
Pokemon? I catch the new airing myself every Saturday. You're good on that too. They have some delicious actual jelly donuts at this mom and pop store called Hole in One. It's not too far a walk from campus. It looks a bit like rice balls since they're doused in a ton of powdered sugar. But they're excellent. You could even custom pick the fruit that goes in there and they'll make it fresh for you.
Oh, really? I have to go there! I haven't been anywhere off campus yet, though I guess it's only been a few weeks, so maybe that's normal? Tell me, oh brave donut explorer, how long have you been at Yale?
I'm a sophomore, so a little over a year now here in New Haven. I'm taking an accelerated curriculum for economics, though, so I am set to finish university by next year.
Ooh, impressive. I'm not that much of an academic badass. I'm just gonna do things normally. I want to make sure I can still fit in a bit of writing for myself. There's no point in having an English degree if I lose track of what I want it for, you know? I want to write novels, or do anything creative, really.
I've heard that making a career out of creative aspirations isn't easy, even with a degree. I do have a bit of a soft spot for that, but it's always been more of a consideration for the hobby side of things. It's very admirable that you want to pursue that dream wholeheartedly.
Well, you know, we'll see where it goes. You know, if you also like making things, if you want, we could make stuff together? What sorts of things would you put in your hobby category?
Oh, you tempt me so. Sadly, I hadn't had much of an opportunity to really indulge in any creative hobbies. But an activity that has always fascinated me is creating short films. That seems like an engaging way to spark your creativity.
Oh, well, we should try making some then. I've written scripts before, and I have a camera. It's cheap, but it should do the job if you're interested. Oh, wait, what am I saying? I've known you for less than 10 minutes. That's a weird thing to suggest. Sorry, I'm obviously not too used to talking to people.
Wait, truly? Wait, you're not pulling my leg here, and we can actually break a leg together? I mean that in the metaphorical sense.
Heck yeah! Let's break multiple legs!
If you're sincere, let's. There's a vast myriad of legs out there to wreak havoc on. Samurai, robot, pirate. The filmmaking world is your oyster.
Great! Alright, let's do coffee on... I don't know. I mean, I'm free this weekend, so whatever works for you.
I prefer Saturdays in the early evenings.
Saturday evening it is! See you then, Morg. Sorry, it's a really morbid nickname idea I just had.
It's the first time I've been called that. I like it, though. I have a taste for the macabre.
Perfect. We'll get along great, then.
Oh my goodness, look at the nerds together! So happy making stuff together and dating! If it weren't your actual life, it would be a totally adorable cliche. Sure, Morgan has a lot of notes on your work, and he's definitely gonna share them. But he's just improving it. Improving and improving over the longer periods of time you're spending with him. Not your other friends, of course. That would upset him. And you don't want to upset a cute boy. You're eating better for him. You're taking responsibility. You're a better person. And all you needed was a cute boy to tell you to get your shit together. Then 2 years in, you moved in with the cute boy. And he got a much less cute business job. Great! But that called for a lot of lifestyle changes.
It's so hot. Are you sure it's not too late to go back and change? It's an outdoor party. You're gonna melt in that shirt.
I will willingly burn to a crisp before I wear short sleeves.
Okay, well, my skull's going to explode before that happens. I can't believe I let you talk me out of just wearing a goddamn ponytail.
Ponytails are for the more casual events. This is upscale, formal. You know the pattern, especially after the last few times we've attended these parties.
Your job sure calls for a weird amount of fancy parties.
Yes, I'm working with elite businessmen. If I want a chance at landing any sort of promotion or higher company role, I have to play along with their out-of-work customs, and so do you.
I'm trying, Morg.
I understand, but you've been wandering away from my side in previous parties. I really need you to be next to me.
Well, if you want me there, what's wrong with me making friends?
You can do that with me around, no?
Well, yes, of course.
Wonderful. Just don't bring up the topics about criminals and murder methods around the upper management again.
But true crime is interesting. And you got mad when I wanted to talk about our short films instead.
Please, especially don't bring up our short films.
I think it's nice to have hobbies. It shows you're more than a robot in a suit.
There are our hobbies and their hobbies. I have to ensure that my interests align with theirs. I have to dress in expensive designer suits. I have to feign interest in a humdrum sport such as golf. I have to study up on their culinary tastes. You know, they won't stoop down passing by the local fast food drive-thru on the way home.
And when do you get to be you and I get to be me?
This is still us, just the new, improved versions.
So the new, improved me has to blow every spare minute I'm not in class rubbing elbows with people who don't even know my name? Because that's what's happening. When I'm not doing that, I'm reading books you insist I read because what I like is too trashy. I'm watching art films you chose because anything else is too lowbrow. I'm doing Sudoku puzzles because, hey, just because I'm an English major doesn't mean I should let my numbers part of my brain go to waste. And on top of all this, apparently I'm supposed to be eating nothing and maintain a size 0 because, hey, we skipped the freshman 15, but I'd hate to change that.
I thought you enjoyed the books and films because we were doing it together. I was always looking out for your intellectual and physical well-being, Cassie. I always am. I know you can be someone amazing that I can be proud to stand next to. Just like in our short film collaborations, you're a great writer. You just need an editor.
I know, I just... There's never any space for what I like. You know, I was talking with Sam when we got coffee the other day, and she said this seemed kind of unhealthy.
What have you relayed to her? Framing means everything, Cassie. For instance, enjoying new cultured media together with your generous, caring boyfriend versus being forced at gunpoint by my heartless boyfriend to bear witness to this dreary film. That will make a world of difference.
That's not what I said.
Then do tell.
I said... I guess everything I just said? That's how it feels to me.
I do care about how you feel, Cassie. I'm always thinking about your well-being, your personal improvement, and how you can make the most out of your life. Don't you care how I feel in this?
Of course I do, Morg.
Then I'd really appreciate you improving your conduct at the party. Oh, and perhaps limit your involvement with Sam. I don't think she has a good picture of our relationship. That's our business. Between us, not hers.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry.
Just be mindful in the future. That's all I ask. By the way, could you put the anime merchandise and plushes into storage once we get home?
What? Why?
There were some coworkers who wanted to visit our place after, and I want to make the best impression.
Oh, okay, that's fine, I understand. I can put them back out once they leave, right?
We're here. We'll discuss this afterwards, okay?
Sure.
Hey, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something real quick? Are you colorblind? Because, like, the other option here would be that you were ignoring the 1,000,002 red flags. Then again, hey, what's your catchphrase? It's fine, don't worry about it. I guess you were just ignoring everything and pretending it was fine. So, surprising no one, things got worse. Every aspect of your life, his now. Then, of course, you kept failing and failing and failing. But when you thought he would leave you, he was nice. Repeat ad nauseum. Didn't stop when you dropped out of school. Didn't stop when you were too scared to go to your parents. Didn't stop when you decided to stay with him. And by that point, every aspect of your life was super his now. But it's okay. I mean, it was 2008, so obviously your chances of getting a job were great. You're only out? That book you were writing. You better write fast. Morgan's 23 and already super accomplished. You better make the next fucking great American novel. December 15th, 2008. It snowed. You liked snow, so out you went to step out and take a quick walk. Then, you came home. And somehow, things got even worse.
Morgan, you're home early?
We had a shorter shift at the office today. Why were you out?
It's snowing. It's pretty, and I was having a bit of writer's block, so I thought I'd take a little walk to clear my head.
A competent writer would just work through this. They don't fall back on blocks or lack of inspiration for excuses.
I know. I'm sorry.
The schedule I wrote for you was supposed to help you focus through your writing, and you're not following it.
I know. I'm sorry. I just thought 10 minutes wouldn't make much of a difference.
In the world of business, a wasted minute means wasted money and wasted opportunities. Don't you understand how much I've sacrificed to ensure your well-being and a successful life for the both of us?
I know, and I'm grateful.
That's the bare minimum I would expect from someone unemployed with an unfinished degree and student loan debt I'm paying off every month.
I know. I'm doing what I can.
I know. I hear all these empty words and I don't see results, Cassie. What are you doing? Are you really doing all that you can?
Well, I got up when you did. I cleaned the house like you asked. I submitted some resumes. I wrote a page before I got stuck. I did a lot. You can check my email if you don't believe me.
I took a glance earlier during my work break. I asked for 5 application submissions on the schedule, not 3. I appreciate that you cleaned the house, but that was catch-up for some missed prior days. You would have gotten more written work done if you didn't have a chronic habit of procrastination.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. I'm sorry, I'll do better.
I will wait for that with bated breath. Are you sure that's all you have accomplished for today? Even on off days, I know you normally manage higher page numbers.
Well, I mean, as much as I like snow, it is winter. You know I get kind of down starting, well, nowish.
I've heard the depression excuse before, Cassie. I've seen you work through these slumps. Are you forgetting anything?
No, why would I?
Well, you've just lied to my face.
What?
Unraveling has progressed to Chapter 5 today.
How do you know that?
I was originally looking for a different document on the computer and noticed a layering of folders. So I decided to investigate this chain. It wasn't your book.
Well, no, it's not. It's just something I'm writing for fun.
I'm glad to see your fanfiction under your secondary email is performing so well. I'm sure those wasted hours will go right back into our future together.
You found the email?
I can only assume that you were going to log out once I was home at my usual time. I thought we were supposed to work together. I thought we were supposed to be a team.
We are a team. It's just a hobby of mine. It's good to have hobbies. You already control everything else. I should be able to choose what I do with my free time.
You can choose what you do with your free time once your own money is buying the equipment. Until then, I know what's best for you, while I'm providing and funding you all the resources to help you get back on your feet.
You know what's best for me? I'm not a child, Morgan. I've said thank you daily. I've done what I can to stick to a consistent schedule. I'm doing everything I can. I'm still a person, and people need breaks.
I don't want to treat you like a child, Cassie, but in the same vein, you're not acting like a responsible adult either. You're keeping secrets from me, very much like a child who just broke a vase and wanted to hide the crime.
I shouldn't have to ask permission to make something that's mine.
Why didn't you leave it out in the open then, if you believe that you shouldn't have to ask permission? Why was it 10 folders deep?
Because the last time I made something, you printed it out and fucking redlined all 5 pages. Sometimes I just want to make something without it needing to be Citizen Kane.
I never wanted you to be mediocre, Cassie. I dated an exceptional woman, and I want to make sure she stays that way. You and I both know that criticism helps you grow.
It's literally all you do! When's the last time you said one fucking nice thing about me?
I shouldn't have to. You already know what I love about you. I've told you, repetition cheapens compliments.
You know what? I don't have to take this. I'm leaving.
Where are you going? Is there someone who will take better care of you than I can?
Oh, don't be so fucking dramatic. I'm just going to the coffee shop. I need to get out of this conversation.
You're not going to disrespect me by speaking to me this way and walking out that door.
I'll be back once I calm down. I just need a minute.
I hate doing this, you know. I hate to see you this way. You made me do this.
I know. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. I'm trying to make a good life for us and keep you safe. I want what's best for you, you know. I love you, Cassie. I've already gone through great lengths, working hard to change and improve our lives so we can have something better together. Buying this house, landing promotions at work, so I can support you better through your hardships. Elevating ourselves as people, so we can have a bright future as husband and wife. So, I've deleted the piece I found today.
What?
It's a distraction, Cassie. You are better than this.
How could you?
Now, here is when you blacked out. But don't worry. I know exactly what happened. You fucking stabbed him with the kitchen knife! Atta girl, champ!
No, that's not true. I did stab him, but it was in self-defense.
Alright, surprising no one, you're lying. You just fucking snapped. went into a brawl, crashing and cussing all over the house, and then you killed him. Over fanfic. I really feel the need to emphasize, it wasn't the years of abuse that pushed you over the edge. It wasn't getting slapped. It was deleting a fucking fanfic. You decided, rather than leave, just leave, to fucking kill him. Over a fanfic. Leaving would have been so much easier at literally any point. He'd still be alive if you just left. You know, saying this out loud, I'm having a revelation. This is why you called yourself Murder God! That's a real grim origin story for the world's stupidest name.
Please stop, I'm begging you.
Well, anyway, at least it ended one way or the other. In a fit of full-on panic and despair, you thought there was nothing left for you in this world. You took Morgan's wallet, rushed over to the bus stop to go back home, and went to jump off the cliff by the lighthouse, figuring that would be the most dramatic, fanficky way for you to rid yourself of all that pain running through your heart and soul. The second you took the plunge, you thought, no, wait! Luckily, you had plenty of time to think on your mistake. The fall hurt like a son of a bitch, but it didn't kill you. But drowning takes a long time. After that happened, of course, philosophy major Twink thought it would be amusing to have you play a game or a million, and, well, we know what happened next.
Why did you show me this?
You kept complaining about how I don't know how the Void works. The Void needs stories. And guess whose story needed to be told? I'm just doing my job. Unless suddenly, just doing my job is an issue now that it's not you.
It's not my story, it's not.
You think the Void will just show bullshit? That I can make shit up and it'll just do whatever? You never made up bullshit in here. Sure, when it came to stories, you'd omit some facts. You'd try to make sure that dearest Angelina didn't factor in. But you were physically incapable of lying. About backstories, anyway. Anything else, well, that's fair game.
It doesn't matter. The whole thing stopped mattering when I got here. My story here is about the Black Stars and me being a god and fighting them. The prologue doesn't matter, so we don't need to talk about it. We don't ever need to talk about it, so it's fine. So please stop talking about it.
Alright, okay. So let's lay everything else bare while we're at it. You want to know why people bother including prologues in any given story? Context. To provide insight into why people are what they are and do what they do. If you were a good writer, you'd know that. But instead, here we are, in denial. When the context for why nothing you do goes right, or ever will go right, is right there.
No, you're wrong.
Really? How's your soldier girlfriend doing? Rain, right? Bad endings, Cassie! You love them! Angst fix and terrible tragedy, that's how you get your creative rocks off. Sure, you'll say that you plan to give everyone in here good endings when they leave. I bet you said that to the last group, too. We all know that didn't work out. Hell, I'm willing to bet even if it was up to you, you just give everyone bad endings for the hell of it. For the sake of character development. After all, these people are just characters, right? So far below you, not worth addressing. Unless there's a hot soldier or someone from the Renaissance fair that you want to get in the pants of.
Yes, I felt that way for a while, but I stopped.
Did you? Or did you decide that treating people as people wasn't convenient as soon as they disagreed with you?
I did stop! You're the one who said you've been watching this whole time! You should know I tried!
Yeah, for 1 year! Maybe a little at the start when you were easing into running this place. Every single eon in the middle, you just shrugged and decided to be terrible to everything and everyone passing your way. Even at the very end, you gave up. Or when you were like, but you can't judge me anyway. None of you can. I'm a god. Once I've ascended, I'll rewrite it all so none of you will remember this anyway. Was that just more lies and manipulation because deep down you got a heart of gold?
No, that wasn't. I'm a black star, so I tried not to be, but it didn't work, and I know that makes me a bad person, but I just thought if I could do something right, I know that wouldn't make it right, but maybe it would at least even out.
Antagonists can be heroes. Protagonists can be villains. It can't be both protagonist and antagonist, Cassie. It just doesn't work. Like every part of your life.
Stop. She's not me. I told you that's not my name.
Yes, we know the fanfic new cooler name bullshit. Cassie Howard's bored with her regular life. Decides she's going to live a fanfic. One where she's super cool and everyone loves her because she writes them that way. Because she'll write everyone that way forever. After all, she only went through what 1 in every 4 women in America went through. She deserves this. She deserves the right to control all of reality because her life was sad.
No, that's not what I thought. It's not about what I deserve. I know I did bad things. I know I'm bad. I just thought Cassie Howard's was a bad person. And if I could just not be her, then maybe it would be okay. I just wanted to do something right.
Cassie Howard's is a bad person. You are a bad person. You know what would have been easier? Fucking leaving at any point, but no. What you took from Morgan was listening to every single bad thing he said about you and deciding to double down on it. And once that doubling down gets to a cosmic scale, bad becomes terrible. You want to make things okay? You can't. You physically can't. You're a terrible person, Cassie Howards. You fuck up everything you touch. And it's better for the universe if you're wiped out.
Okay, that is enough.
Oh, you got something to say to the class, Vinny?
I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to, but yeah, I do. That's enough. We get the fucking picture. Leave her alone.
Leave her alone? You know, that surprised me. Well done. Here I was thinking that's enough was leading into I want to turn, but apparently not.
You know, if you caught me maybe 3 years... Now, I know that time doesn't exist in this voidless area that you gods like to inhabit. If you caught me 3 years ago, I would definitely take a whack at it. Stab, shot, whatever. Just like I would to that guy that we just have to watch right now. But we've spent such a long time with this little disaster. Everything you're talking about, how suddenly she snapped because of nothing. Bullshit. I've grown attached. I can't just sit here and let you psychologically torture my friend. I didn't let her do it. I'm not going to let you do it either.
Yeah, man, lay off her. You think we're gonna just, let you abuse Charlotte in front of us and what? Think we're gonna be okay with it? Sure, we all got a lot of work to do with Lottie, but that's for us to handle. And we don't need your help, all right? Not like this. The only thing you've succeeded in proving tonight is that you're just as capable of being as much of a scumbag as Morgan was. Seriously, man, back off.
Sure, she's lied to us, hurt us in unimaginable ways, and emotionally ripped us to shreds, but she's still at least tried to make things a little less painful for us, and that's more than enough of a sign that someone even as bad as her can change. Nobody deserves to get tortured like that.
Yeah, holy smokes, Sichi, chill! Christ on a Harley Davidson, she told you she didn't want to be called that. Lay off it. You really gonna call someone's basic right to their identity some fanfic BS?
Miss M ain't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but she has the capability to change for the better. She's had enough abuse already as it is, and you're just adding more fuel to the fire. Ain't no way that we're just gonna stand here and let you keep doing this to her.
Look, I don't care how bad she was. Going that far on all of this is totally uncalled for.
Okay, so what the ever-loving bastard shit is this? You're all going off so hard for this woman. You're simping so bad, and you're putting aside the fact that she tortured you and or psychologically manipulated you, which is way worse. You get that's worse, right? And after all that, you're sympathizing.
I do understand what you're saying. I truly do. I can't be so quick to forgive one such as her who tortured us so, but this does not mean we can be so quick. We can be so quick as to trust you just because you say you're against her. You're just as equally violent, but with seemingly less reason. We can't control it.
But he's right. She did do all of that. This explains far too much, but this shouldn't excuse anything! You all... I don't understand any of you. Why? Why should he stop? If you wanted her to be one of us, then it makes sense she should reap what she sowed.
Oh, wow, fucking incredible! Someone understands that playing the game brings only pain. Thank you, Grace. I guess it's your turn on the brain cell.
Okay, fuck you, first of all, but Grace? I'm sorry, are you still this dense, or do you just have a basic lack of empathy? I'm not going to say that she hasn't been reaping what she sowed. I won't say that. I'm not going to say that she hasn't fucked with us for years. I won't say that. I'm not going to say that she shouldn't be held accountable on something, sure. But Jesus fucking Christ, she's a person. We've all been through it. But there's gotta be a goddamn limit. Probably somewhere in the area of everyone would be better off if you were dead.
Grace, maybe it's just because she hurt me a little less, but...
What?
I think, even though she's done crap to us, you all saw what she's been through. She was hurt so bad, and her life's been kicking her ever since. Yes, she needs to be responsible for what she did to us. But that doesn't make healing off limits to her.
We've all killed each other several times over. It's been bad. What we have done to each other has also been terrible for the sake of the games. If the alternative is her losing control and becoming a giant blood-starved bird monster and tearing us in half, I'd say this is far better. I'm not saying that I forgive her for these things, but empathy.
It's better. I agree. While she still has some remnants of her humanity remaining that let her sympathize with us, but I worry. How long will that last until she becomes like them?
I understand your concern, but I mean, I think she's more like us than you'd think. I mean, if anything, that story right there proves it. There's a genuine person in that body there, and I mean, she's hurting just as much as we all are. Sometimes all somebody needs is just a little bit of help, you know?
Right. Right, Percy. And that means it's up to us to show that humanity to her. We need to be the example and be sympathetic to what she's gone through, right?
I guess sympathy's what separates people from unfeeling gods. All right, look, Mr. Tumblr Sexy Man, I get it. She hurt us. She lured us in here with these honey words, killed a bunch of us, la-di-da, we've been at this for what feels like years now. But fam, we ain't like that. Perk's right, we see of this pain. We know when it's too much. And we especially know not to kick a fellow when they're down. Not even if we don't forgive them. Basic human decency. So, CG, why don't you do us all a little favor, take your little MG bullion cycle jerk, roll it up into a little bag, and zip it?
A lot of what has happened, from what I understand, is entirely because of the influence of the Black Stars. The shit that she did is the influence of the Black Stars. You remove that and what happens? Huh? You've got one normal person who was put into the worst position imaginable. As of where she sits right now, shit, she's more human than she's ever been. And if I'm fucking weird for that, then sure. I stand with her on that. She's gotten a second chance. Everyone deserves a second chance.
You've said that before.
And I'll keep saying it to the day I fucking die.
Grace, listen. There's a lot of messed up things that have happened to all of us, I'm sure. But we've all suffered enough for everybody. Nobody deserves to get hurt this way or even know this kind of pain even exists. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, and I don't even know if I... And I can most certainly tell you, Mr. Mix and Match, Stitch and Patch Magic Maniac, that Emmy is most certainly not one of them.
All right, cool. Y'all done? Everyone done? Is that the end of the line? Everyone enjoyed their time on the soapbox? Everyone enjoyed going, why don't you zip it, Mr. Fancy Dresser? And I'll say it until the day I fucking die. Everyone fucking done? Everyone had their turn shaming me? Good. Incredible. Fucking incredible. For all the reasons I love humankind, leave it to humans to look at the walking wood chipper and think, but what about its feelings? While feeding themselves to it. But fine. You are willingly and knowingly making your own graves. You voted for the lions eating people's faces party. Have fun with that when the lions eat your face. I'm sure your friendship circle will save you all when the end comes.
You okay?
Yeah, you doing all right? Body? Yo, MG.
Sorry you had to go through that.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why did you stop him? Why? I don't understand.
You don't have to understand it. Let's just get through this. It'll be okay.
He was right. And I deserved it. I deserve everything.
Maybe you do. Maybe we're all here for some kind of punishment, one way or another, but I think you've suffered enough. You didn't deserve what happened to you before you got here.
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense.
And, hey, it don't gotta. We're reaching out our hands here. All we're asking you to do is take them. Look, CG just put you through all your past abuse again. He made a mockery of it, and to cap things off, he's calling you by a name you said you don't want to be called. That pisses me off to no end.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to be her, but he's right. I can't just keep pretending this didn't happen, but I don't.
Hey, shh. Maybe it did happen. But listen, whatever you did to us, you still don't deserve to have whatever baggage of pain tied to your old life brought up over and over again, you hear? Your name. It ain't something you could just take away like cable privileges or whatever. Look, you let us know what you want to be called, okay? Literally anything else is on the table. Just say the word.
I don't know. I haven't had a name in a really long time. I've had a lot of nicknames, but I wasn't supposed to have a name, so I didn't.
It's alright. Hey. Yeah. I know you didn't. That's why I gave you one. That, and there was no way I was gonna keep calling you Murder God.
Yeah, it's a pretty dumb name. I'm sorry I rejected the name you gave me. I'm sorry I have so many stupid names. I'm sorry I thought I had to be. I'm so tired of having to be things. Can I just be Charlotte? Is that okay?
Yeah, of course it is. Absolutely. Come here. Hey. Cassie's gone. But she wasn't a bad person. She was a victim. You're not a victim anymore. You're not Cassie anymore. You're Charlotte.